Are you Jason? And wow, everything's breaking around your house, and you're just.
What?
We're probably live right now, but I can't tell.
No, I'm looking at the screen right now. We're not live.
Greetings and welcome to a very public spanking off. This week we're doing urine therapy. Yay!
Yeah. Fucking.
Wait, are we supposed to be excited about that? I'm sorry.
Can
Yippee.
we not? Are we watching that same goddamn movie that I already fucking debunked?
You mean the one that we did? No, I've got more footage than that.
Why is
Oh,
there
okay,
more?
so is it the fermenting anal guy?
Why is there more?
Oh, I've got some stuff for you.
You've got a weird idea for good stuff.
With me this week possibly is Jason Riveri.
I'm an illusion.
And possibly.
Finite Atticus.
Hello.
And when he eventually gets round to it, being late as always, Matt.
Who?
That's all right. Napalm.
Oh, Napalm.
Yep.
What? Yeah. He's got to take his medicine.
Oh, this first one looks great. I could saw the icon. Bring it up.
Oh, well, but first we're going to have to announce that Scarce Coherence has decided to stop doing a show for personal reasons.
He hates us. That's why.
Uh-oh.
I never should have said that thing I said.
Why did the screen go blank?
Why did everything go black?
Oh, Christ.
Oh no! Are we still on the air? It says live.
Yeah,
I don't know if we are.
Live.
Oh, freaking Scotland! Get with the times. Wait, now he's okay. Everyone, he's not messaging us. Through
I
Skype.
Skyped him. I Skyped
Oh, you
him.
Skyped him. Oh,
Because
okay.
it's going to be forever before he realizes it.
Hey, you want to sing a song or something for the nice people? If he doesn't come back in 5 minutes, there he is.
I was going to start singing Candle in the Wind.
This is. Oh yeah, that's good.
So, anyway, Scarce is gone. And I guess we can go straight on. I mean, here we go.
Yay.
Brain symptoms, urine therapy back on.
She does not look healthy.
No, she looks like she soaks herself in urine, which is probably what she actually does.
I'm
Ew.
borrowing a camera. It's a phone camera. I hope this turns out good.
Is she drunk? She's drunk on urine.
Already.
Loosen up and slow down and talk to you.
I don't want you
I've been
loose.
having a
She has to slow things down.
the last couple of weeks.
Ew. I don't like this lady.
About 4 months ago,
Yeah? You lost your frickin' mind?
through the television show and seeing a couple of doctors for the first time in years.
Or ever? Were they head doctors?
I came
They
to
provided nice white jackets.
a self.
She's. Oh, her hands can't be tied. Damn.
And I was
But it's fun to pretend that she's in a straitjacket.
Yeah.
And she's manipulating the internet with her feet.
started about 4 months ago doing just
So she's
first
holding the
one
camera
job.
phone.
And, I gotta say that
Yeah.
I was influenced through the television show and your comments and my family, too.
Stop eating pieces of shit. But I don't understand. Everybody, they don't understand. When I cook it with Hamburger Helper, you can't taste it.
Something
Oh! Oh!
I don't know why they call it Hamburger Helper. It tastes fine all by itself.
that
Ah!
I am not doing this to hurt my family. I'm doing this
Wait, did she just say she's not trying to hurt her family?
to see my grandbabies grow up, see my kids grow old, So,
Where are we going, lady? What is this about? We get to the pee drinking.
in this last week, it's
She's just. I think that it is being intravenously
dramatic.
put into her.
By aliens?
I have
No. Why by aliens? Why is everything by aliens? Come on.
I bend over to pick
I'm sorry. By the government?
all flat on my feet.
Yes. See, that's the way you go.
It glitches from picking up. The symptoms aren't good. I'm
What symptoms?
I'm
You're
afraid
drinking
to
your own
word.
piss.
and I'm not doing it in this moment.
That is actually the symptom.
Similar.
Yeah, I don't know how to break this to you, lady, but there's no cure for ugly.
Like a 4, 5-letter word, and I can't. And there's a little.
It's a
Wow, you are
5-letter word.
You are a bad spokesman for pee drinking.
Nauseous all the time. I felt like I could run to the bathroom.
The bathroom?
And
Did you just say the bathroom?
it
Yeah.
really hit me and gave me a wake-up call. Was trying to sign my name 3 times in a row for 4 Trinities.
She's got, oh my goodness, she's got
Where
like
is she
real
going?
brain problems. No, she's got actual like brain problems.
You have to be more concise with brain problems.
No, she's talking about how she can't write her name 3 times in a row.
Oh, are we going to get sad in a second?
Yeah, and she's drinking.
And so I
And now she's drinking her urine and making YouTube videos about it.
and I
That's
had
all
can
I've
we make-
got.
How can we make fun of somebody who's got real brain problems? We only attack people who don't have real problems, I guess.
Well,
and there were even more of them that were.
She is drinking piss to make it go away, though.
Last week started coming.
We can make fun of that.
I guess.
This could be scary. Okay, I do have an appointment. I'm going to get an MRI.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So real medicine.
Any of
Well, that's
you
yeah.
seen the movie? I think it's Brzezinski.
Did she just put urine therapy to make fun of other people? And she's like, I'm actually going to go visit a medical professional and fuck all you urine drinkers. If so, then this is a Ponage video. Awesome.
not so much.
Medication he's been giving to cancer patients and having since the 80s really good results. Well, the FDA got a hold of that and taking away his ability to treat his patients
With
by
Oh, Christ. Where are we going with this?
taking out of urine. And guess what? The cancer patients started.
Your
drinking.
teeth aren't yellow yet. I see you haven't been drinking your urine.
Well, anybody who knows about melanoma, you know, I've been in
Boulder!
anger rising.
now 7 years, 6, 7 years. Oh no, that's brain injury. It's 8 or 9 years I've been in the melanoma battle.
Did she have a brain injury or not?
Was it a brain injury or melanoma?
2006 that we could attribute a lot of these symptoms to.
To what?
Brain injury,
Finish
an injury to
sentences.
me
You must.
isn't something that gets better or worse, right?
Brain injuries?
Would not get worse over time. Or maybe they would. They've actually proven that after brain injuries sometimes.
Why am I doing this sober?
Who's they?
So, anyway, I'll try not to drag
Wait, what
this
do you mean
on
solo?
too long.
You're not doing it solo.
I got a kick in the butt, and it was called a 4-day headache beyond.
Addy?
Say it again?
There you are. I was wondering what the hell you mean you're doing it solo.
I said, no, why am I doing this sober?
Oh.
Migraine. I mean, and I've had these headaches
Oh, yeah, I'm poor.
since the melanoma diagnosis. I've been getting these headaches maybe every other month during the urine therapy.
Okay.
Year,
Wait a minute. She's been getting headaches
I have
since she started the urine therapy?
one time.
No.
I don't know. Maybe it's dehydration.
So I had this one headache that was just this. It just broke a couple days ago because
Uh-huh.
seriously, I was on the verge of having suicidal thoughts.
Oh my god. Can this get any more depressing? Folder, please. Folder. I don't need this woman's death on my conscience, Angus.
If you've had a migraine, it's beyond.
So soon?
Yeah, you know why? Because the folder has turned into something that you didn't intend it to. It's become a life preserver to keep us sane. It was originally supposed to be a torture box, but it's not that anymore.
My folder is Tumblr. What?
Oh, time to change it. Then. This is
Oh, okay.
Morgellons urine therapy Shabambu update.
Wait, that's not the folder. Wait a minute. Someone is treating a fake disease with a fake cure. I got crazy bugs in my skin, so I drink
It's
my
the same
pee.
lady. Why? What are you doing, Angus?
Wait, she has Morgellons now?
Subscribers.
Oh, so she's full of shit, and we can make fun of her.
Maybe. I don't know.
Click and watch another video because I'm going to talk about Morgellons, what we call Morgellons, and urine therapy.
Who's we? You and the stuffed clown you have in the closet? I need a definition of we.
You know, trying to fight the battle.
Gary Busey told me.
Therapy with this technique.
Gary Busey called up, "Hey, how you doing? Drink your pee."
About my feelings and thoughts.
That's what you do. I'm sorry, that's more of a... Who's the other guy? That other crazy guy? Chris
I don't
Christopherson.
know. Chris Christopherson is not crazy.
And urine therapy is a
Chris Christopherson is just gruff. He'd be like, "Hey,
No, I'm sorry. Nick Nolte.
God damn it.
He's
Blade,
the
just kill me." What?
Nick Nolte, he's the other crazy one.
Why is
That's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah, Gary Busey's the one where it looks like his teeth are trying to escape his head.
So if there is a suggestion or
Are you sure they're not the same person?
I'm fairly certain.
find related to Morgellons in the old
Oh, God.
script about urine therapy,
So
Morgellons sounds like a magic spell.
in the
Or a place where you would buy.
Morgellons is the fifth house at Hogwarts that no one talks about.
Not Morgellons, not Morgellons, not Morgellons, eh? You may be a fine magician drinking your
Tell
own
me.
urine.
Tell you what, Mr. Potter, take me back to the back room for a few minutes and you can be in any house you want to.
incorporate the words in the
You're gonna give me a rim job. Get it? 'Cause I'm a hat.
Oh.
No one told me that this was going to happen. Hagrid's a liar. He's a filthy liar. I just want you to poop at me.
say, in all honesty, is I am still having a struggle. And it's still a
With
day-
reality? With what? What
Does
are you
she
having a
look, is
struggle
it
with?
me, or does she look more rotten than the video before?
No, she looks a little bit better because at least she's upright.
I can think of.
She's kind of stringing sentences together.
Rehydrating your
Boy,
body.
if she has a real doctor, he must be really tired of her.
Yeah.
I'm
drink
getting
your pee
seasick
is
just watching
awesome.
Okay, last week you had Morgellons. This week you're telling me that your womb is haunted by the spirits of fairies. Is that correct?
And Nick Nolte is living in your closet. No, he literally is living in my closet. Because the doctor goes over. He's like, hey,
You sure do got a lot of pinafores in this closet. Oh, God.
you know, I understand you were telling the truth about him living in your closet, but you still don't have Morgellons, honey.
Yeah, and we don't have a cure for Nick Nolte in your closet disease.
You like clarity on it?
Hello? Uh-oh.
Over there, maybe.
What happened?
What
Yeah.
happened?
Oh, don't pause there.
Where'd the
That's
sound
horrible.
go?
Please don't. Oh, don't, no. Oh, God, no, please. Thank you.
Possibility for the last 3 years.
Up, that's my time limit. Goodbye, everybody.
But on occasion, I do.
Alright, okay.
Wait, is Addy still here? He had all of a sudden said, where did all the sound go? And now I don't hear him.
Hello?
Yeah.
There you are. We can hear you. You can't hear us?
Hello?
Addy?
Addy?
Atticus?
No,
Uh-oh, I think he's having headphone problems.
he can't hear us.
Yeah, he can't hear us. We can hear him, but he can't hear us.
Hello?
We can hear you.
The fuck just happened?
I don't know. Can you hear us now? Atticus?
Yo, dude.
Hello?
Yo.
You know what? Maybe he went deaf and he needs to drink some urine to get his hearing back.
That might be it. Maybe she could supply it for him.
Maybe she's some kind of pea witch, and she knew we were making fun of her.
Very possible. I mean, look at that face. She's out to get it.
I don't want to look at the face anymore. Stop making me look at things I don't want to look at. That's all this show is, hey, Jason, look at this thing. No. Now is everybody gone? I'm the only one left. Hello, everyone. So now that I have you all here and you're all forced to listen to my voice and I have nothing to work off of and no video and no Angus and no Atticus. Oh, here he is. You left me all alone.
I got like robot you at the end of your sentence and then. So,
1 second, I gotta mute the.
oh, come on!
I will be right back.
Oh, okay. Right, in the meantime. Okay, I need to get someone. Bugger. Right, while I'm waiting for everyone else to come back. I don't know now if I'm on live or not. Shit! Ah! It's all on me! And she's out to get me.
Cleansing itself, cleansing this stuff out, is not comfortable.
Cleansing
so,
what?
I mean, if you can balance the
I don't want to know what you're
intake
cleansing.
of natural substances or anything, and with the recycling, and if you can handle that. But I keep it number one, and I do it all day long, every day.
Oh, I hear what you're number
I
one.
drink my pee, what comes out. Sometimes I save it and drink it other ways. I drink it through my nose, I drink it in my eyes, I drink it in my ears, and my skin is the biggest one. You want to really do a lot of massage with urine.
Guys. Fucking balls. Right. Okay.
And I do it all day long, every day. I drink my pee, what comes out. Sometimes I save it and drink it other ways. I drink it through my nose, I drink it in my eyes, I drink it in my ears.
Wait. What? She drinks it in her nose, her eyes, and her ears. How the fuck is she doing that? I did your thing. How the fuck does she drink it through her
And
nose?
my skin is the
Yeah, how did you like it? How'd you like being all by yourself?
Well, I found out she drinks urine through her nose, her eyes, and her ears.
Please, no. I didn't need an update of what horrible, heinous things she's done. Do we know what's happened to Addy? Is his stuff down? Have we gotten a message from him?
He can't get back in. Oh, he's gone. Okay.
What
Right,
happened?
Okay. I'll get someone else in. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Because my presence today was going to be very spotty in and out, so
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Where is he? There he is. We'll get the usual in. Micro, check your Skype. Oscar, are you available, Oscar? Give us a wee shout on Skype if you are, and I'll get you in.
Who?
Oscar Jungle, the Swedish chef.
Oh, okay. We'll have an all Scandinavian. You know, I'm Norwegian
Err.
and Filipino. That's a combo.
Yeah.
Both proud seafaring nations. I'm going to invent the first truly Filipino Norwegian fusion cuisine. It's going to be lutefisk adobo. Just saying, it makes me want to throw up.
Ugh. That's nasty.
I bet you've probably never had Filipino food, have you?
I cooked it once.
Oh, you tried to. What did you try to make?
It was a couple of years ago. Adobo, I think.
Yeah, adobo's good. I saw a food truck in Oakland that was saying that it had vegetarian Filipino food, and I didn't think there was any such a thing because there's literally a dish called chocolate rice, which is not chocolate, it's blood.
I was gonna say, don't you guys like eat frogs and everything? You stuff them and eat them.
Okay, one of the weird things is, despite the fact that I have mostly, I have a Filipino grandmother and all that stuff, I didn't know a whole lot about the heritage, and I started working at this office that had a lot of Filipino. Hello, can you hear us? Addie?
Hello.
Hi, Addie. Addicus? Nope, still nothing. No.
Hello.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to him in a second.
Yeah. Right. Anyway, we're just waiting for our replacements to get in.
Fun. Isn't this great, folks? Yippity yippity.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Addie. We can
You
hear
can
his
hear me, but I
frustration.
can't hear you guys. That blows dogs.
Oh, that's awful. I mean, it's not awful for the dogs. In fact, the dogs probably quite enjoy it.
Not from her, they won't.
Do a lot of massage with urine, or you can age it. And
Did she just say massage with urine?
Oh, wait.
Hello.
Okay, so back to more gallons.
Who's in? Oh my, Oscar. Okay, there's
Yeah.
Oscar. Oscar, you need a thumbnail, dude, because you look exactly like Dick Coughlin in that picture. I almost said, "Hey, it's Richard."
Yeah, I'll work on that. So what are we watching?
We're watching pee stuff.
Oh,
Urine therapy.
Oh,
Aren't you
that's
glad
great.
you came in?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Ew, don't, no, Oscar, that's not great. It's the opposite of what great is.
And I just fucking woke up, man. This is weird.
Well, then you're just dreaming all of this.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Oof. Okay, yeah. Roll the piss.
All the evidence of it and the affliction, the hell. I mean, that it is minimal in comparison to the way it was 3 years ago.
What hell?
Very much so.
Yeah, I know. What is she talking about? Hell.
Cured it. I can't say it's gone. And in fact,
Wait,
Hello.
it's cured it, but you can't say
into
it's
where
gone.
I have to flush.
Oh, there's Micro. Hi, Micro.
Notice
This time I can actually speak because
Hi,
I'm in a
Mike.
hotel
keep.
and not in
Micro?
some
Hello?
thin-walled place.
I have to keep shooting that
Does
gun.
Micro know where he's on the air?
Battle
Yeah, I do.
the day.
Are you sure?
And if I do
I know I'm on the air, yeah.
Okay, good.
that, I
Hi,
feel like
Micro.
No.
I have less fatigue. I have
Oh
less
god, she's even luckier now.
of the
What I was saying was, it looks like we're going to have an all-Scandinavian
Yeah.
show.
Hey,
And
Right on,
technically, Angus counts because our country's routinely invaded his country.
True.
And in fact, we're responsible for his culture, for the better part.
that would be the
go drink your
Norwegians,
pee,
not the
be
Danish or
cured of
Swedish.
Ornelas. I cannot say that because, well,
No, Addie. No, I don't want to do the show without Atticus.
and
It's not the same.
cleansing has
It isn't the same.
cleansing looks different.
Who's gonna make me cringe? Nobody. You guys can't do it. Nothing personal, but you guys can't do it.
Yeah, it's going to be like having sex without the shit.
Do you think
It's like, wait, did you just say it's gonna be like having sex without shit?
Oh, my skin. Oh, I've been doing it.
Holy God.
only the
Well,
best?
I am in Germany.
Show you my new
Don't get closer. No!
6 months, and I don't know if the lighting's right.
No, I don't need to see this.
I should do a comparison photo, and I will in
You look like you're made out of silly putty.
this car.
She probably is.
I mean, she really has too much skin.
She looks like a Weta special effect.
Therapy. If you have blemishes or scars or anything,
Yes. Uh-huh.
now coming up on 3 years,
If you massage pee into them, they all go away. Is that what you're trying to sell us?
I think so.
spots and moles that have been there, and
She must smell fantastic.
they just kind of scrub.
Just lovely.
Someone smells like an outhouse on a hot day.
She smells like the Portland
legs,
Festival
stretch marks
after a hot day.
I can't even find them anymore.
Thousands of people use it.
Marks I've had for 30 years.
Now, don't get me wrong. Didn't we used to use pee a lot for the manufacture of? Don't we need it for like saltpeter? Didn't we use it for?
40 years old, and
I mean, we used it for something.
okay,
Well, you used to use it for
dark
tweed.
and deep, and
For-
To stop the colours
so much like
eyes on
kind
it.
of showing
We used to
you.
piss
Yeah, right. There was a scar there.
because pee helps
Yeah, so that's one of the
keep the
benefits.
colours steady.
Mm.
Mhm.
And
So people who
You know,
bought
drink your
tweed
pee.
stank a piss for that reason.
But,
You know, I'm solely basing that on the character from the Discworld novels.
I mean, well, I don't think
She is a
so, like, I
Discworld
can say
character.
anything.
She
But
could
it's
be.
an expression of what we've done to ourselves through life.
She's one that even
And
Nanny
it's
Love has
just-
given up on.
It's telling you it's time to clean the temple.
It's time to clean the what?
The temple.
Does she mean her female temple?
I hope not, because it's not supposed to go in that hole. I think ever.
Urine.
Like pottery or
Is that what she's douching herself with
glass,
urine?
gold, anything
Probably.
around, but
I gotta
that
squish it in my
can up and catch the midstream, let a little go at the beginning, and save a little, let it go at the end, catch the middle.
No, no. You have grandchildren, lady.
You.
Yeah. What do? Do you just wring out one of the grandchildren's diapers into a cup? I mean, that's so gross.
Oh. No.
And Angus gone.
No, she boils it for soup. That's what she does.
And Angus is gone.
Well, then that means we have the control of the show again.
Yeah, let's fucking wreck it.
Let's burn the place down.
Down to the ground.
What could we say that would get us totally thrown off of YouTube? Let's see.
But
It would have to be blatantly racist, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, like blatant. It would no innuendo involved.
No, it has to be like straight up fucking racist.
It has to. Like, no, you can't interpret it a different way.
Probably throw in some sexism and some homophobia just for good measure.
Fucking fuck's been fuck.
Hi, Angus. How's your day been going?
The sound of an angry Scotsman.
I really miss Atticus.
Oh, look.
We all miss him.
I blame you, not you guys. The other you, our torturer in residence.
Well, I don't know. Her face could haunt me at nights.
Hey, Angus, when you get married, are we going to have a lot of lapses like this where all of a sudden the wedding stops and you disappear for a little while?
Never know.
Drink your tea.
Cheers, guys.
Really good. In this all toxic.
I don't have any alcohol. I only have carbonated water. And I don't like carbonated water.
Oh, dude, that's weak.
Why do you have it if you don't like it?
It's in the hotel room.
Said bad news, but I just
It was
got
here when
Or
I got.
you mix it with some sort of alcohol? That's why you keep it on hand?
No,
Mix it
it was.
with pee.
No, it was in the room when I got here.
So,
They,
Wait a minute.
They
Wait.
left. They just.
Wait a minute. You're at home, right?
No.
Oh, you're in
Oh.
someone else's house? Did you break into someone else's house to do the show because your internet's down?
I'm in a hotel room.
I found this laptop on a body, and I'm using it.
I hope.
No, I'm in a hotel room.
Right,
In
this is
Germany.
Woman cured of AIDS with urine therapy.
Nope, nope,
no, and this is going to make me unbearably angry.
Still.
It's the same fucking skin rag.
It's her again? What the hell, dude?
Not the fucking skin rag.
And he's gone.
Okay, so let's have a racist party.
What should we talk? What should we talk about now? How's your vacation been?
Good.
What have you done?
Not much really. Just being at the pool. The biggest thing I did was go canyoning, where you basically get on a wetsuit and a helmet and some harness thing, and then you go down a river and have to jump like 5 meters and down in cold water and stuff.
Oh, thank goodness you said go down a river, because you're in Germany and you're putting on a wetsuit and a helmet and a harness.
I was in France.
Heck, I was afraid you were going to become some sort of German sex pinata.
Well, you can't have sex without shit.
You hit him and the sex falls out, and then you eat it.
No, I was in France. I was in France for my vacation, but I'm in Germany because we're making a stop on our way home.
Ah, okay.
This is kind of ironic, but
I'll be the judge of that.
talking about
I'll be the judge of irony.
sent me an article.
Is that an
Hey, lady,
official title?
when your urine starts to come out like syrup, you should probably stop.
Let me look at this real quick at the top.
Oh,
Cured of AIDS,
not prepared. No.
her own pee. So I'll link this article below.
Does it have to be your own?
It features.
You know what? I appreciate this video because she kind of lives up to every expectation that you would have for someone who supports drinking pee. She's unhealthy looking and crazy.
Link to page below too, her channel. And
I don't want to. I don't think I can look at her anymore.
A little bit 15-minute video with Steve talking about the benefits. Why you should.
What would be really funny is if she never actually has drank pee. She's just a poser.
Okay.
Poser.
She's doing it. She's doing it for attention.
You know, there probably is some people in the pee drinking community that does that.
There was
That have never
of
actually
course,
drank.
of course.
Yeah.
It has to be a thing.
And it's gotta be just the saddest thing ever.
Well, yeah, but
If you have reached a point socially where you have to pretend to drink pee to impress other pee drinkers,
there are those
just
Then you've
fall
done
off a
something
cliff.
wrong.
Yeah, you've done something horribly wrong.
the strongest. If you can't do it, then you might want to start off by drinking at midday or some drops under your tongue.
Some
Gross.
no.
No?
No, it's never going to happen, lady. It's never going to happen.
And other stuff in the body in the morning. So you want to drink it,
What was that smile?
right?
You
So
want to-
basically,
That's scary.
at the beginning of the stream, just in case there are crystals that have formed in the tubes, or you can disregard
Crystals
That's
that have
called kidney
formed-
stones.
Yeah.
95%.
If you get a lot of those, you
water.
might want to see a doctor.
And
She's not going to see a doctor for anything.
No.
Are you kidding? She's drinking her pee.
other
Well, I know.
She's drinking her pee to prevent a fake disease from happening.
anti-
Remember, she's doing this because she's got Morgellons disease.
Oh, she's got more gallons?
That's what she says.
Oh, that's amazing.
And
She's even crazier.
is
She may as well say she has space herpes.
Oh, yeah.
And she's drinking pee to prevent space herpes from happening.
I had that once.
has all the essential.
Oh, I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did, Micro.
It's the funnel liquid.
Let's say
It
that
was horrible.
with your ears.
Really?
Yeah.
Urine is filtered through the kidneys. There is blood in it, and it
No.
No, there
There
should never
shouldn't
be
be.
blood. There should never be blood in your urine. Ever. For any reason.
only tested, excuse me, about 2,000 of them. Well, there's even more.
2,000 what?
I don't know.
What I wanted. Let's
2,000 blood.
Hello?
He says here.
What is he doing?
I don't know what she's doing. Up, and he's gone.
Yeah.
Dun. Bing! Hey, everybody in the chat. How about you guys guess when the next time he's going to drop out is going to be?
What, do they bet on it?
Well, see, what happens is in Scotland, when one of the hamsters that powers the internet dies,
No,
it takes them a little while to put a new one on the wheel.
Oh,
Sheep, not hamsters.
Oh, Achlan, the sheep has died again.
Does that count as the racist?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, let's hope so.
I'm gonna go look it up in my big racist dictionary and see if that qualifies.
Oh man, I want that.
Give me a figure, guys. Lower your bandwidth for it. For me,
My bandwidth is as low as it can possibly be.
Right.
I'm not sure. Oh, there is. Now it's audio only. I think that's sort of defeats the purpose.
Yeah.
Well, it's me that's showing the video, so I'm hoping that'll fix it, because Google's been a dick.
Yeah, but if I say it audio only, I can't see the video.
Oh. Well, don't
Yeah, if I go down to audio only, then I don't know. You're gonna have to describe the video to us.
She's having a hit bitch. She's talking about thinking pitch.
Yeah, it doesn't have the same impact.
She's lifting up the glass.
She's talking about how it hits a spot on her tongue.
Ugh.
is key to urine therapy. It hits the spot.
Just the name.
Those of us that
Sounds right.
know B vitamins, you can ingest B vitamins under.
No,
Yeah,
vitamin
by eating
B's.
food. That's how you ingest B vitamins. You eat
No,
food.
no, it's vitamin B's. There's nothing called B vitamins. Unless you get them from eating bees, I guess.
That's how I get my B vitamins. Isn't that how you get all your vitamins? I get my vitamin C by drinking seawater. Isn't that how that works? I get all of my B vitamins by eating honeybees.
Natural way.
I thought you got vitamin C from cum.
I get my vitamin D from eating dick. Don't ask me. Don't let that get around. But
Yeah, well,
that's how
vitamin
that,
C
that's
and
how
D,
you get
they
that.
go together.
Yeah, exactly.
Having to
What
reproduce
about your vitamin A's?
because you're drinking.
Famous.
I watch the A-Team. That's how I get my vitamin A.
I know that we one of my friends that we watch each other's
You
videos.
don't.
You don't. But
Wait, you have a friend and you watch each other drink pee?
Therapy. I'm so excited to
I
see.
think I saw that once.
My voice is a little.
On
I'm
Pornhub.
a clip on swishing because
She kind of looks like a Moria orc in human drag.
this part and what
Does I look like a human? Does I make you horny, Saruman?
You know that scene in Men in Black where you've got like the fog that comes down, it's on the Oscar suit,
Yes.
and he's like stretches his head back.
No, he said, "There, is that better?"
Yeah.
with
He's an
HIV,
Egger suit. He's in an Egger suit.
Sorry.
actually any disease or any discomfort or illness or
She should try that though.
and they love him doing that.
She's
If only your pee cured crazy.
Whoa, rah, rah, rah. Okay.
yeah. That's the only thing apparently it doesn't work on.
Cheers.
She hasn't explained to us how she gets rid of all the mayflies that follow her around constantly.
Working on trying to get me
Peace
that
break.
for over a month.
Pee spray.
Jason,
You know,
those
I
are
can
big.
recover, apparently. Anyway, I love you guys. I hope your day is awesome. I'll see you soon. I want to
It is not. I have to listen to you.
read you one more paragraph out of this article.
Don't read anymore. Don't.
Wait, what? Didn't she just say goodbye?
I'm living in Montevideo.
He will continue to do this until one of her grandchildren are old enough to say, "Grandma smells like pee."
Hospitals.
Well, a lot of grandmas do that.
Oh yeah.
It's called nursing homes.
Approve. He had one patient with 4.
Wow, I'm looking at the group chat. And do you know how many times a very public spanking of has joined the group chat today?
Yep.
That's all it says is very public spanking of joined the group, has left the group, has joined. Oh my God!
Speaking of the devil.
Oh yeah.
Did he get a new computer? I mean, we didn't never used to have these problems. Did Google update something or?
Probably.
Definitely did yesterday.
Which makes me wonder, when YouTube pushes ahead for the subscription-based service, how is it going to affect Hangouts?
Oh yeah, that's not good.
No, none of it is good. I mean, unless you have Patreon. And how are they going to... If people are paying to watch YouTube, how does that affect your ad revenue if people are going ad-free?
Mm-hmm. Well, you don't get anything if you're going ad-free.
But then do they pay you a part of the subscription service money?
I think so. I think that's how it's supposed to be, but I haven't actually looked into it.
Months. To a year in here.
Why? If the next video is her, I will insist on the folder.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Read it, but she actually had to go to court and fight to prove that she had.
Now, Oscar, where are you from again? I forgot.
From Sweden.
You're from Sweden. Okay, you're Sweden.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
They thought she.
Now, let me ask you: have you ever eaten lutefisk?
Wait,
I
this
have not.
diagnosed her.
Okay. Do they even eat it in Sweden?
That's a
Disgusting
Norwegian
people
thing.
eat it, but not all.
Did you say disgusting people eat it?
Yeah.
Because it's become like a fetish food here in the United States in a weird way.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
How the fuck did that happen?
Do that.
I think it was popular
America.
when people from Sweden and Norway began to settle in like Wisconsin and Minnesota, and they'd have festivals and they'd serve lutefisk.
Okay, because it's over here. It's like, the thing that old people want you to try, but everybody thinks it's disgusting.
See, that's what I think it is. It's like a traditional food.
Yeah.
How many phones does this
It's
guy
not as bad as
It's like
surströmming, though.
It's not as bad as what?
Surströmming.
What's Stuhlstaben?
It's zombie fish in a can.
No, I mean, lutefisk is literally something that has been cured with lye, which is a poison.
Yeah. This is literally something
That you then need to soak in water for several days in order to make sure all the lye is gone.
That's just a great fucking idea right there.
And then when it's finally prepared and served to you, it's kind of like fish jello.
Yeah. Yeah, but surströmming, that's fucking nasty though.
Yeah.
is cure for breast cancer with urine therapy, and how many phones does this guy need in one fucking...
And who would ever take advice from a guy who looks like a plumber?
Well, people with plumbing problems, I guess.
And there's another one behind him too.
Why is a horrible job because it has so many
Is
spelling
he waiting for an important call?
yet
I need all of the
just
phones.
the grand- oh my
What's in his file cabinet? That's what I want to know.
A phone.
But I
Dead babies.
asked for it. I
It does look like he's making this video from a storage shelter, from a storage container.
Obviously he is. I mean,
They had a
He lives there.
wedge it against. You see the staple on the book
No, I can't
we
see
can't
it.
see anything.
against the table and use a hammer and bang it, or they would open it up like
What?
this and put it on the floor and stump it because it was hard to read. But anyway,
What?
I put
What?
this book together.
That's not how you read things. You don't read things with a hammer or by stomping on it.
What happens?
You mean you don't?
I had people.
What is going on?
I don't know. This is like the ultimate crazy person video.
Nicaragua
This is what AJ's bunker looks like.
lady who
Is this guy related to AJ?
No,
Is
AJ
this
is
one
a
of-
monster. This guy is. I don't even know if he's human, much less.
All right, let me see if I can tell you the story quickly.
Oh,
Okay,
it's a story.
please make sure it's quickly. How long is this video?
Not she developed. Her.
Okay.
Brace yourself, kids. Grandpa is going to tell a story.
So she didn't have any money to go to the doctor, and she didn't make it important to go to the doctor. So she just let it go and let it go, and she started making
Let it go, let it go.
breast so large, with, by comparison to the.
So remember, kids, always eat the yellow snow.
When she started to feel pain, and I'm talking about years, her left breast getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So
Wow, what a
started to
And her boyfriend getting happier and happier.
Not if it's only on one side and it's riddled with. I mean, come on, that's someone who needs to go to the doctor.
Yeah.
Why do you have to wait?
Let's make jokes, please.
Anyway,
I need them.
Whatever, Micro, you're insensitive.
done.
You hurt my feelings.
Face came back. The doctor simply said, "I'm sorry. There is nothing we can do. The cancer has spread all over the body. You have tumors in your lungs,
If you're going to tell me
in your
that
pancreas.
this person drank their pee and got better, I'm going to find you and I'm going to murder you.
Nothing we can do.
Well, we know what's going to be on the news.
You have 6 weeks of
Of
life.
course, it's piss.
Wait, she has 6 weeks?
So she goes
What does it mean?
family.
I'll be right back.
A friend of mine who had a copy of this book, he went to this.
Storytelling is not this guy's strong suit.
Ma'am, I have this book. It talks about
No.
a special remedy with urine, urine injections. And it says here that
Did you fucking say urine injections?
I think so.
no,
I hope I heard that wrong, but
Hell.
they start giving her the shots.
oh god, I didn't hear that.
The first
No.
Rather, the second shot was given to her 9 days after the first one.
Right.
After the second shot, 3 days to get him, he told him, he said, listen, 3 days, I feel no pain, no discomfort, my breast gets soft, and I can sleep. And wonderful for 3 days. After 3 days, I start to feel a lot of pain.
Well,
No.
I can't really make jokes about this.
No, I mean this is too much. This is
Fucked up.
yeah.
And they start to discharge this disgusting goo.
Well, that's bullshit.
And the smell that's coming out is horrendous.
Yeah, you've just injected
One
her with
day,
piss.
some of her grown-up children come to visit,
Ew.
and 10 houses
Mommy,
away, they
let me
start to
see your
smell
leaking
this thing. And
breast.
they smell something, and they say,
Uh,
that
that's
cat,
called necrosis.
what a stench.
Yeah.
And as they get closer to the house, they find out it's mom.
She's dead.
Guys
Yeah.
get real nervous. They get real scared. They get real
She's
nasty.
lost her tip.
They call up the guy to find the shots,
It ran away
and they
crying.
tell them, that, listen, if something happens to my mother, I'm going to chop you up and make sausage out of you. And these are
That's a weird threat, but fair enough.
what happened? The guy disappears. 3 days
Did it
after
do a jump cut? Or
the pain comes back, and it comes back really strong. This woman now has no
How
other
much is left of this dude?
oncologist.
a lot, I fear.
What happens when the oncologist sees her? He thinks he's looking at a ghost because it's been over 2 months, a month and a half. She was supposed to be dead and buried, and here she is. And now she's got color.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna put some clothes on. I'm still in my fucking underwear here.
This lady is
Oh, so am I.
wonderful. She's doing fine.
Rock on.
Okay, guys, I am out. My family obligation that I mentioned before that no one else ever heard is here. So I'm leaving you in the capable hands of these two.
He opens up
Oh no!
Bye.
all the door,
Bye, guys.
and then and when he looks at the X-rays,
Well, Just you and me.
Oh my God!
Hey!
All right, emergency session. Everybody, drop what you.
Okay, my body is ready for you.
Hold on. I've got a complaint. The video can barely be heard in the stream. How is the video on the stream? Is it sounding good or is it low volume?
It's low, but so is your volume.
The cancer was gone.
It's
There was
fine
no
for me.
I know what's causing that. Come on, Google. You can do it. Fuck you, Google.
anywhere, except for the tumors in the chest that the doctor had just cleaned up. You know, they cut
Doctor
open, they
doesn't
remove
clean
all the pus and
tumor
all
by
the whatever
swiping
crap
out.
that's in there. Okay?
You know, that's the real medical
So
thing.
they're making photocopies of her folder and they're looking at all the medications. You know, they gave her a lot of samples, you know, because they wanted to give her something to get rid of her. And now she comes back and she's
That's not
cured.
what doctors do when it comes to
Okay?
cancer.
So they start looking at all the samples they gave her. They start looking at all the suggestions, yada, yada, yada.
That's not what doctors do in relation to anything.
All kinds of
That's not how medicine
all the
works.
doctors from all the nurses from the clinic. I'm telling you, they shut down the place.
Oh, this is getting dramatic.
Man, tell us what happened.
This is the high point of the story.
Urine. I'm sorry, what did you say?
I got shot.
Urine.
I said it was the high point of the story.
I mean, piss. Yeah, they gave me injections every 3 days, and that's it. That's what cured me.
Oh,
Eating a lot of garlic.
And then the doctors punched her.
Yeah.
And, you know, it took a couple of minutes for them to get over the shock. But when they realized that urine was the secret, they turned off everything and everybody went back to work. Doctors are not allowed to use the urine.
Well, good day, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to...
What the fuck is she wearing?
This is Cure for HIV/AIDS with
Oh,
Urine
God.
Therapy.
okay, this is gonna be good.
Hi, blogs. Today I want to talk about
G'day.
urine therapy and the relation with HIV/AIDS.
This dude is looking fly.
Yeah,
Disease that has
for a white guy.
we're all told it can't be cured and it's an impossibility. Yet I have spoken
This
to
is
some
a slightly more
professionals that have actually
successful
cured a
Australian
person
Fred
of
Durst.
full-blown AIDS. Now, obviously, you know, back in the 80s when the epidemic came out, everyone was dropping down like flies and, you know, pretty much dying pretty quickly. And a part of that, I think, was the relation to a lot of the drugs they were giving you. That's pretty much, you know, they had a storage, a surplus of these toxic drugs that were used for cancer patients that were pretty much... and we only have,
Oh,
you know, where people aren't actually dying, they're living 20, 30, 40, 50 years with such diseases.
oh, Angus, I just fucking realized the volume on the video wasn't low. It was the volume in my fucking headbuds, earbuds.
That explains why it wasn't low for me.
Yeah,
Is it kind of drugs? Is it something that we're
Drinking Pepsi.
I'm so smart.
really know? You know,
Much smart.
Ah, yeah.
individual people, and we have to experiment with your own knowledge and your own power. So,
Urine power? You mean like the generators that will like produce electricity from urine, or?
for AIDS and can it help, you know, people with HIV? Now, this is a question I ask a lot of people along questions of cancer and other illnesses, because the way that they see it is all illnesses are the same. You heal the body and not the disease. So by healing the body,
Okay, what's the fucking difference?
Well, healing disease would mean
AIDS
what?
virus, whatever illness you have, will counteract. Because urine therapy, what it does is heals the body.
No,
It heals the body's imbalances. So
How?
correcting those imbalances.
How the fuck does it do that, though?
What? I'm not even sure what he's talking about.
New
It's
York,
just
where Mark
words.
used to educate many people
Well,
in
he
the
thinks he
80s
can piss
about
himself better.
using the universal remedy of urine therapy to boost the
Universal,
immune
mate.
system.
Martians
So
are
while
drinking
people
that
were getting
shit.
sick,
How does drinking a sterile liquid,
going down,
mostly sterile liquid,
the urine therapy would actually
boost your immune system?
add energy to them and increased their
No fucking piss magic.
they were drinking
It's
these
magic.
and so forth that was going on in their body.
That works.
Now, I'm not a doctor, I don't know the science of it, and I'm not going to
Really? You don't say.
No shit, dude, you're not a doctor.
However,
Oh, no fucking
but I
shit.
can only go off.
I can't fucking believe it.
So can it actually cure though?
Well, no need to call Sherlock then.
What he was teaching back in the early 80s were, you know, surviving and living a lot longer without the drugs and doing the urine therapy, and of course then eventually went to the drugs because their doctor said they were crazy, and you believe the guys in the white coat says gospel and they must know best. So, having said that, though, there are drugs out there now, I think, in the market that are still very good, but we don't
How
know.
many of those books do you think he's actually read?
It comes from drugs.
Oh,
On my journey to
I better
I
just
caught up
porn
with
DVDs.
absolutely
Either that or picture books.
living in South America, in Montevideo. He worked in a clinic, and he was teaching people about nutrition, health, and urine therapy. Now,
Oh, great.
once he started doing the urine therapy aspect of it, he was thrown out of the practice that he was working at and discredited.
Well, yeah.
The extent. So then he opened up his own clinic and started teaching people more about
Started pissing on people. Oh, great.
Oh, it's just you and me now.
Well, this is kind of fun.
Yeah, so what do you want to do?
Don't know. Let's look at the comments.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we could shoot a sort of audio porn segment.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh, Herr Müller. Herr Müller. So what kind of fun stuff did you do with the harness and the skin tight suit?
Well, basically, you had this like river that was running in a gorge, and then you basically started at one end and then went down it. But it was like there wasn't that much water in it, so you could sort of slide down it, and you could and there was like places where you had to jump like several meters down in it and swim in like 10 degrees cold water.
So it's like a thing for people who would like to die, basically.
Well, no, there was like guides with us, so.
Oh, okay.
Right. Fucking.
Oh, it's back.
nutrition, fasting, and urine therapy because they all
Back to urine. Back to other people who want to die.
was in hospital. I called him. She was pretty much almost, I think it was 6 months from her deathbed. She had full-blown AIDS. She'd contacted from her husband. The husband had since died, and she was left in hospital. The doctor didn't know what to do. They couldn't help her.
Full-blown fucking AIDS, man.
So he took her under a wing. He used to teach at seminars all about, urine therapy and fasting and exercise. And
You know, Forrest Gump would have been a much different movie if he had ended up curing his AIDS with urine therapy.
Now, fasting is really important in general because what it does is it cleans the body. It detoxifies
It starves you.
what's in the system and flushing it out.
Wait.
Now, it's not starvation. You fast. Your
This is so fucking dumb, though.
It doesn't eat the healthy cells. And also by fasting, you're spending less energy digesting food and doing all the things your body needs to do when you're sick, which is repair. So when we're ill, we do this natural process of not feeling hungry when we're sick. And that's our body.
I personally eat a lot more when I'm sick,
So
but
you put her on
Yeah, me too.
on and off over a period of time of 8 months.
You're talking
She'd go 5-day fast, she'd eat a few days raw organic food, and exercise,
course.
go back on,
Raw organic
maybe a
food.
2-week fast, come back off, raw juicing and
you
so
have a chair in the background.
and slowly
That
increase
is a sick
fasting.
chair.
She became an improvement in no time.
She became an improvement.
About 2 years after
She didn't improve, she just became an improvement.
process
Whatever. Fuck that really.
her AIDS status and cured herself of all her illnesses.
No, she didn't.
What I didn't actually get to ask is if
Or at least
Yeah,
she cured it in
was
a
she
way
still
that she
HIV?
died.
But in the interview, which I've got on camera, he does talk about how they tested her. And they tested her several times and found nothing. no
How
registry.
did they test her?
So 100% cure.
Of HIV.
Well, what was interesting after that is she knew she cured herself, and then she went back to the doctors and had the tests, and they said, well, we must have misdiagnosed you. It's our fault. And she said, no, it was impossible, because the results, the way that were tested, was categorically HIV.
No. All tests can give a false positive.
In a battle
They could
that
have
took
mixed up your
months
blood for a
to
start.
win her case, to say that she had AIDS, HIV-related illnesses, and now is 100% cured. That was the first case ever.
No.
Because
Well,
Oh,
I will just take your word for it, I guess.
yeah.
South America, going to jails and prisons, because there they have
Both
a very
of them.
bad level of HIV, drug
She's
use,
telling
and so
prisoners to
forth,
drink their
disease
own
spreading
piss.
throughout. And she educates those to drink their urine and conduct fastings for this disease.
And I'm sure the prison guards and
Um,
prison administration are very happy about that.
the lesions which happen, sign of it spreading even further by running urine onto the skin, and it actually stopped those lesions appearing and pushed them.
No.
So she's the first case of this happening. There's probably only been 2 cases in the world globally that people are
In the
talking
world, probably.
about themselves from this, but the medical system certainly doesn't want you to know, and it's
Why?
still very experimental, and you do have to follow a very strict regime. Dr.
Yeah.
Atamanil
Not
is
drinking.
based
I think if I could get rid of AIDS, I would follow any strict
still trying to
routine.
hunt down and see if I can find her. She did attend one of the world conferences on urine therapy, talk openly about how she cured her disease, and and even today she's disease free.
You think he's wearing that cap like he's
It
a
has the
teenager
power to heal the body, and the way
in the 90s or something.
balances. If you have a high temperature,
Yeah.
it brings your temperature back
It's
down.
a fucking artifact.
If you have a low temperature, it brings it back up to a balance.
No.
It regulates your system.
Like
That's
regulate or
When you're
irregular.
ill,
do
because
you even biology?
so to normalize your temperature is a very important key about it.
I don't think that's a hat. I think it's a growth.
Obviously, urine has
Yeah,
different
it's a growth, and you just color them in with a Sharpie.
Yeah.
nutrients and minerals and blood,
And guys,
DNA,
I
and
got
T
this
cells,
sweet
and all these
tattoo
fighting
on my
cells that by reinfecting these was actually adding more into the system. So I think, this sort of subject,
Yes.
like, great, ooh, it's possible, maybe it's rumor, is actually something that I really want to try and cover in depth a little bit more if I can find
We haven't done that.
just to show people that, hey, here's the possibility. There is no
No,
that
that's no possibility.
we can fight anything, and you have to have this will too. I think about understanding yourself, listening to your body, and going from there. So that was just a little blog about what I'd found out along the way. So for all those urine
Oh, is it
therapy
over?
drinkers,
I think so, and I'm glad, but
Oh, yeah.
I'm also a bit frightened
go
of
ahead.
what's coming next, because so far we haven't had anyone drink it.
This
You.
Oh,
You.
it's Black Toe.
You.
Black Toe.
Hello, Frostbite. I wish Jason was here for this one. Diabetes, how to treat using urine therapy.
Oh, no. No.
Oh, so this is a necrosis due to lack of blood.
is a
Oh, this is gonna be fucking stupid.
produced by a YouTube site called Mr. Water of Life.
The Devil Horns
And
never really took on
the
in
title
the
is
food
based
community.
on urine therapy, which is by John Armstrong.
Well,
Magic of
Dad,
he
watching,
isn't strong.
even though it quote seems disgusting, is you get to see an intimate view of a successful treatment of gangrene using urine therapy, eating right for your blood type,
Wait,
full
urine
body
therapy
massages
eats me your blood
of
type?
nighttime urine.
No, urine therapy and there's some like crazy diet where you
Fast
are
on
supposed to eat
urine and water.
something that matches your blood type.
Food.
Dude, the hand is messed up too.
The foot in
I
this
think it's
case
just smeared in.
activated charcoal as part of
Guys, it's okay. It's just that he went blackface on his foot.
Oh, yeah.
the gangrene.
Oh, that's racist, though.
Cause your
Comes the racist foot.
skin to be black. Diabetes.
Fucking racist.
Diabetes is
That's a blanket.
has diabetes, and it's very common. A friend of mine right now
You.
dying from diabetes.
You.
Oh, that's fucking disgusting, dude.
Uh,
That's...
Disgusting, but it's the same foot. I told you they went blackface on the foot.
Oh, yeah, they fucking did. Fucking assholes.
One of the reasons you want to do this
Yeah.
is that when you have diabetes,
Well, you're not gonna fix that fucking toe, though.
the mineral chromium is
That shit's
Oh
fucking gone.
no!
your
You
body.
piss on it, a new toe will grow out.
So, for
What
those of us
happens
with foot
is you get
fetish,
to recycle the chromium, and the chromium, your body cannot store chromium like the body can store
I'm looking that up.
Oh, yeah, do it.
many minerals. The body can store and will, but chromium is one of those
Chromium is not a mineral, it's an element.
body cannot
playing with
store.
it.
So, by constantly increasing the amount of chromium in your diet, I take 1 or 2 pills with each meal because there's no such thing as taking too much chromium, well, within reason. But
It's just not
Then there is such a thing as taking too much of it.
able to
It is. It's all.
attack the diabetes and the except it's in the urine.
He's videoing a YouTube video.
Yeah.
Downloading it was too hard.
When treating diabetes,
And he's
you're
repeating
able
it.
is to eat right, drink all your daily urine fresh.
Oh, yeah, remember that, kids. Drink all your daily urine fresh.
And don't use Play-Doh to stick your toe back on.
No.
That's piss, obviously,
with
that's
water,
fixed that,
and
not
then do
blue.
full body massages of urine.
Wait a minute! You got like an alien foot.
Drink all your urine fresh
Scroll down, come on.
with
It
water.
looks like some weird fucking Asian food, though, doesn't it?
Where's his
Probably-
ankle?
It probably is.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is his ankle?
Yeah, that's true.
It's like his foot's pretty much straight onto the.
And do full body
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's weird.
massages of urine.
Seriously, though. No. No.
God, I mate.
Oh,
Oh, and that fucking
Well, he
hair.
he got the growth removed.
Now I know why he wore the hat.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I want my hair to look like I'm a complete twat.
Hi everybody, thanks for tuning in to this little
Oh, yeah,
vlog.
this
Basically,
is-
I'm going to talk about looping.
This is fasting on urine looping urine
And what is
therapy.
looping? It's going on a urine fast. So fasting is pretty good for you.
Okay, here we go.
An age from
Well, I couldn't really find anything, but it does actually look like there
the
might be something to treating
coming on
or helping
sugars
diabetes with chromium.
and really bad diets that most of
Well,
us.
that's sad.
And by
Mm.
going on a fast, it gives the body a chance to release
Starve.
toxins that have built up in the system over time. Now,
No,
some
it
people fast
starves you.
for this reason,
Need
and
food.
some people who do that sometimes do it incorrectly. So I actually see this sunset to sunrise type thing, and then after the sun sets, they just binge eat, and they eat so much. And that's not really good for the body because you're putting all this food in and you're shocking the body.
Putting food in your body is bad.
Yeah, you're gonna go into shock, man.
People have this yo-yo diet and thinking that just, not eating and
The
then
yo-yo diet.
be beneficial for them, and it doesn't.
Yeah, you only eat yo-yos.
Proper fasting,
That
the principles of proper
doesn't sound very healthy.
No, you're gonna shit like wood and string, and it's fucking awful.
And once you poo, it goes down in the toilet and comes back up again.
Oh, that's why they have to drink the piss, because that doesn't go back.
Oh, that's right.
basically is
Oh, it makes sense now.
sounds pretty gross.
It all makes sense.
Alright.
It all makes sense.
And looping it. So having no water, just your urine all day, right through. So whatever comes out goes back in.
Oh no, dude, no.
And
You
you
want
could
a patch
die
in?
and so forth. And just recently there was a gentleman in England who went on a 30-day fast, nothing but his own urine. It's possible that it can be
And died.
cases of people fasting 6 months
Well, probably.
on just looping.
Still, I've
So
got to say,
what is it?
that
how does
food
it
is
work?
still not
The
worse than
principle of looping
transroids.
is, especially of those who have cancer,
True.
diseases that they're really trying to cure.
Transroids
This
make
is a
people
great
run away.
way of putting out
Why did you have to remind me of that?
what you basically re-ingest urine. Now in your urine there's antibodies,
I'm a
there's
twat.
vitamins, potential minerals, and so forth. So
A piss drinking twat.
help nutrition in the body. They keep that going as well. So it does suppress the hunger for a while, which is really good. So it's almost a
Time me kangaroo down. Scott. Time me kangaroo down. Time me kangaroo down.
Now,
Go
find
drink
that
its
you
piss.
will weight. That would be a good thing because it's not weight that is bad weight. It's just
Did he
over
really
weight
want
that
his
you-
to look like
and
a
it can
surf?
actually increase
I think so.
balance. So
And
you
yet he
balance
does
in
it as
your
an
body.
entire
So purifying this
mohawk.
and
Oh, his red chair isn't there anymore. It's replaced with this weird basket thing.
With a fucking blanket or something.
water,
And a nice sombrero on the wall there.
clean,
Oh yeah.
last time.
sweat. Now you start off slow.
I,
You
Let's
don't
not taste that.
me and my piss hat sombrero.
He does like the you know how you can get the like a sombrero with like nachos in it. He does that with piss.
The importance of fasting on urine is very important for this sort of thing, especially.
I bet the sombrero is his piss drinking hat.
Yeah, exactly.
Works very well on the healing system. So she went on and off for 5 days at a time. Within 2 months, she cured her bowel cancer. You can see that video on one of my YouTube pages. She talks about it.
One of your YouTube pages.
If you have heart conditions while fasting, you might have complications.
I am going to get myself another beer.
So store a bit of urine prior to going into a fast. So therefore you can massage your skin. And that also nourishes your skin and allows the blood circulation to get
No,
so that you're not going to get
Nice.
high.
no, that's not how it works.
No, it's really
Massage
your blood
towards the
circulates
heart
no matter what.
as the way that half going down into the heart, half into up to your heart. And this actually helps. and
Well,
it's
look
been
at me
written in a
about
lot
the
of books
Swedish
as well.
burping.
What?
You'll start to notice changes. You probably then, for all those who love sugar, probably have not have that craving anymore. And anyone that's got a certain disease will find that subsiding as well. Not curing
You'll
it.
also find yourself
Now,
drinking piss.
also a bit of a
But
healing
that's
crisis
nothing,
that may
mate.
happen, and people panic and
Oh yeah, I'm drinking piss.
urine for a week,
I
even
practically
a few days, and I'm having severe reactions: diarrhea, sweat, rashes, and so forth.
Wait, you're drinking piss? You mean American beer?
Body's flushing all the toxins. in
No,
it.
it's lager.
So how does it do that? It creates diarrhea. So it's flushing really for our skin, so things will just appear out of the skin.
So what's this dude saying? I haven't been listening to a fucking word.
This is
I don't
all
know.
positive
You think we have?
clean itself.
I've been busy saying about
If
how
it gets too much, it probably can be too nausea. Just stop, go back to drinking water, maybe some juice, and then just slowly ease yourself back onto food. And that's really important. when
nah,
coming
nah,
off
Ease yourself back into food.
fast. much, and then not really good for your body. Your body can't handle it. It's best to start on fruit and juices and soups and just cool food, not too solid, and just ease yourself back into your normal diet if you want to go back to your normal diet. So there's quite a few people here now on YouTube
I'm just.
your research.
I want to make jokes, but
All right.
he's just.
The jokes.
I can't make.
Okay.
God.
No.
Oh.
No. I'm gonna call Folder if it's another video with this dude.
Yeah. Folder.
That's homeopathic aspect to urine therapy.
No.
I don't care.
No, Folder.
I don't care if he's drinking piss or diluted piss.
Right, seeing as this is now deciding to work, I'm also going to adjust my volume levels.
Yes, turn your microphone up a bit.
I have.
No, it might be me again.
Yeah. Keep going.
Oh, maybe that piss. No, I did not mean to.
So, that got weird.
No, got just right. Just right.
Weird in a good way.
Oh, yeah.
You're really good at doing that, actually.
Thank you.
What shall I play you?
Something nasty.
Puppets?
Always with the puppets.
No, hobbits.
Yeah.
You wanted something nasty. This is a bad reference, but
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh yeah, I did. I played that last week. Ooh, you know what? I don't know. I'm working on it.
okay.
It's just trying to find the right thing. That's all.
I can feel the pain slowly creeping up.
I wanted to board play that. Actually, fuck it. Yeah.
I'm not sure I want to fuck it. Not until you show me what it is.
Near-Death Experiences by Dr. Richard Kent.
Oh.
Editing by
Oh no.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck you, Angus.
We should just have stuck with the Australian dude.
Yeah.
Well, at least then we know they'll get to it.
Hello and welcome to the program To The Point.
Hello.
It's a hot program this afternoon.
Hello.
Man of God.
Yes, Jimmy. You're gonna suck his cock once more.
Oh, it's interracial.
It's going to bless you. And it's going to bless
It's gonna turn into a gangbang.
That's why I want to encourage you to get on the
Yes, an interracial gangbang.
Your neighbor somewhere, even the unbeliever who doesn't believe in God, tell them.
Oh, that's us.
Yeah.
Because our topic this
Okay, so we're the target audience here. Okay, let's see where it's gonna take us.
E for short, and I'm telling you, it's going to be really exciting.
Oh,
Whatever you do,
just tell me.
touch that dial. God bless you.
Anyway.
Welcome to the program, sir. God bless you.
What fucking dial?
We are excited because I know you are loaded.
I was once your colonial master. Bow down to me.
Yes, you know what? I want to.
Yeah, we have the racism.
Proceed. If you want to join us, you won't have any questions or any contributions at all. Make sure you send your email.
This dude is extremely black.
Live heart.
Well, it's not actually that black. He's not like
I said,
No, in a black pastor kind of way.
you know the
oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Running like his actual color.
No.
intellectuals who are secular who would like to just wish it away. They will try to explain it away scientifically, but it will not go away because the supernatural, according to the Bible, is supernaturally discerned, isn't it?
Absolutely.
So,
Okay.
talk about all
That makes
you
sense. I
met people
don't think.
and had near-death experiences, and you've interviewed them.
Yes.
In the process, what can you tell us about what happened? What you learned? Because you're a doctor, you're a man who knows a lot about science. So what did you gain from actually talking to those people?
I've dealt on your
Well,
series
I've
before.
researched
You
about
know,
300
fuck all.
people who've had these near-death experiences after heart attacks and strokes and suicide attempts and drownings and gunshot wounds and dying on the operating table. And there's a huge body of
Dying.
evidence. We'll come to that. Lots
There's
of
a huge body.
Okay, so heart attacks and huge bodies. I mean, it's gotta be America.
Paul had a He was stoned to death in Acts 14.
Okay, so which one of these two would you fuck and which one would you marry?
They wouldn't have left him alive. Because remember, he changed sides. Christians, then he became one. And so...
I don't know. That's a tough one.
Stoned him.
I can't kill any of them.
I think I would fuck the black dude because
he went to the third
he's more demanding, and I would marry the white dude because he looks kind of submissive and I could make him my house bitch.
But the problem we tend to have that you have
I think that's a good strategy.
people about to die, their mind starts replaying some events in their lives.
But he probably wants to cuddle. He
Event.
looks kind of cuddly, and I don't know.
You can have that little
They
thin
try to
moustache
make us
there, tickle your
believe that that's
Well, you could pretend maybe you can pretend his boobs.
a woman who had been
Oh,
blind.
that's true. I could titty fuck him.
Yeah.
And she gets
Can I divorce him?
body. Yes, and that's when they thought, woo.
Let's say you have to be married to him for 5 years.
5 years.
As they thought.
No, I'm gonna switch it. I'm gonna fuck the white dude and I'm gonna marry the black dude.
And they had their out-of-body experiences or near-death experience, and they described the room where they
He's
were.
probably gonna leave me alone or make me do housework, but I'm fine with that. I just don't want to cuddle.
Spiritual bodies.
Brilliant. But before we come to that, let's talk about death itself. What happens when people...
I'm a medical doctor, right? In general practice for 30 years. And there are two definitions of death, and we need to be aware of that. Two definitions of death.
No, there's no agreed upon definition of death.
Doctors, by the way, doctors only practice their job, but they never got it right because everybody dies, and that's why they had to do lots and lots of examinations, because you have to examine it.
Never heard of dying of old age?
And what a doctor will do is basically feel for a pulse and make sure that there's no breathing. Listen to the chest sounds, make sure there's no breathing, and then sometimes they'll make sure the eyes are dilated because the eyes dilate when you're dead, and then they get out a little...
Depends on how you die.
They look inside the back of your eye. The little blood vessels are all clotted. Now that's the medical definition
There are actually poisons which will cause your eyes to
They got an electrical... That's electrical impulses. And he got a flat line.
Increase in size.
And then nowadays, quite often people have electroencephalograms, which is similar to the ECG.
Encephalograms.
But it's on the brain. You get no brain waves at all. So that's the medical definition of death. Now the biblical definition of death is slightly different. We do, because the Bible says we are a spirit.
Oh, great.
A body.
That was just, when to do CPR, though. That wasn't really...
But as a...
yeah.
Always waited for Yemi to stick a hot dog
the physical aspects of death.
Just see one slowly hovering into view.
The body. Now, when Jesus was on the cross, he said, Father, unto you I commit my spirit.
Is that graffiti in the background?
He died. See? So, the biblical definition of death is when our spirit leaves our body, right?
The biblical definition of death.
The body without the spirit is dead.
Oh, I'm glad I know that now.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Chapter 8, there was a little girl.
Useful, I think.
And she was very dead.
And Jesus prayed for this little girl, and it says,
Very. How the fuck can you be very dead? You're either dead or you're not.
No. You can be very, very, very dead.
it's slightly
The problem
more
is that
than
you
the
didn't buy the
medical
premium
description of
death
death.
package.
It's superimposed on medical. It's that the spirit leaves their body. Now, I'd like to just describe a little bit more about the spiritual aspect of things. Is go back to the book of Genesis. Right in Genesis 1, God said, that's Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, said, let us create man in our own image.
Go back
Let
to
us create man. God is spirit, right? So when in Genesis 1, I believe, Adam had the spirit of Eve. And then in Genesis chapter 2, the Lord God, that's Jesus Christ, it
That's
said,
when Phil
he
Collins
formed
took over.
man of the dust of the ground and breathed into him the spirit of life. And man
It does actually look a bit like a fat version of Phil Collins.
Elements. Adam was probably
a little bit maybe
12 foot tall, but anyway, he was made. That physical body was made by Jesus Christ according to his DNA. There's
quite a sturdy piece.
Acid.
Jesus
Because
had
that's a
DNA.
computer code. We've got in our 3 trillion cells, but that body was
It's not a
dead.
computer
And
code.
then Jesus got the spirit of Adam and breathed, and that dead body.
I'm completely lost.
Human being.
Yeah.
And God did it. Jesus.
How
did
long
it.
is this video?
We've got something from the side.
It's probably
Not really. Something from the
ridiculous.
And
Probably like 40 minutes or something, isn't it?
a man,
You can't
a
handle
man
the
with a whip,
folder.
which the men find very
No,
like Sylvia
we're
and
not
that.
trained.
And that was
Okay, it's not that bad.
modifying it slightly. And that's the only very successful type of DNA modification that I'm aware of, actually.
Wonderful.
Okay. There's a lot of successful.
I remember watching a film
I have done successful DNA modifications.
acted out in Hollywood. It's
It's
called,
not very hard.
and this doctor who went to research into the voodoo powder in Haiti, he said what he discovered was that when the voodoo powder is blown in someone's face, some hours later, they're dead clinically to the Western.
The voodoo.
Oh, fuck this. Oh, no.
We got some fucking mood about it, man.
Spirit is still in the
As a
body,
black man
and the
talking
spirits are
about the
well
voodoo.
going on around the body, but it cannot get up because the body is
I got the
clinically dead.
voodoo.
And that body, if it's kept somewhere safe, within 48 hours, the power in that powder wears out, and the person can be able to get
Aren't
up.
you a Christian?
But generally,
You're supposed to be calling that witchcraft. but calling for its
but
burning.
generally, what happens is that the person is put in the coffin, and then they're buried, with the same day or the next day. So, and then in the process, some of the people, they come back alive in the coffin.
Oh, really?
But because of lack of oxygen, some die and just go.
Sure.
But some are so strong enough to fight their way, to dig their way out of the coffin.
Then in that case, you're not burying your dead very deep.
No.
What they call zombie.
And the fucking casket, dude, that's... No, you're not getting fucking out of that. It's not happening.
It's like that, somebody can be clinically dead, but not biblically dead as the Bible would define death, really.
Oh, right. This is new stuff to me. I'm not familiar. I've heard of these zombies. I never was aware of that.
Wow.
He's
In
not
fact,
what
I
they call
will try and get
bullshit on the
them
show, but...
Zombies are real. Okay, yeah, I can totally accept that.
The body might not
I've
be
not
dead.
heard of that
And
before,
that
but
links
I'll
me up
just say
with a scripture here, the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 12.
Yes, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, from verse 6. It says, remember your creator before the silver cord is loosed,
Yes.
or the
I just
golden bowl is
realised
broken,
Sure.
or the
Dr.
pitcher
Kent is not
shattered at
big
the
enough for
fountain,
his chair.
or the wheel broken at the well. Spirit will turn to God who gave it. And what it says,
That's the ground.
I have a science journal which I got back in the
That's cute.
They normally give them away at Charing Cross Station.
Oh my god, you're right.
Listen, and it keeps connected.
His legs are too short.
There was a shimmering hook that the spirit to the body on the bed. Yes. The Bible says, yes, the person is still alive.
It's like a big baby.
That body might be dead. It's broken. That's the end. The body returns to the dust,
Yeah.
and the spirit returns to the one who gave it, which is God Almighty.
Yes, that's right. Yes. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm it's about the story of Lazarus and the rich man. It's very helpful to see what the Bible says.
No, it's not.
So I don't know if we can
It rarely is.
Lazarus and the rich man.
If I was a rich man, I can read and think at the same time.
Oh,
Whoa.
it's Shaft.
So, because of the rich man and
Damn
Lazarus.
right.
There was a certain rich
He
man.
was extremely white,
He was a
despite living in the Middle East. Oh, hello.
And there was a beggar named Lazarus, who laid at his gate full of sores, and desired it so to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich
very nice
man's table.
polyester blend there.
See some tits.
I'm going to stand here.
Oh, that's a nice hat.
Yeah, I want that hat.
one fancy fucking hat, man.
Oh, that was that foot again.
Oh yeah.
What?
Was that like
Is
cannibalism?
this porn?
I hope so.
And so it was that the beggar died, and was carried by the angels unto
He's
Abraham.
biblically dead now.
Look at me.
Oh yeah, this has to be porn.
Yeah. It's totally porn.
That's the part. That's the brothel right there.
Oh, Little Red Riding Hood.
Softcore porn, but they kind of cut out the good parts.
Yes, it's good to be a white man in this green and pleasant Arab country.
I have to say, it has a very deep plot for porn.
Sumptuously every day, feasting and dining to his delight.
Oh, that's such a feast. Is that piss?
A glass of some unspecified. It's piss.
Yeah, it's piss.
Yeah, it's piss.
Yes.
But it came to pass that he too died,
From drinking
and
piss.
awoke in Hades.
And then turned into some
Woke up in
negative of himself.
In torment, he looked up and
wrong
saw
culture,
Lazarus
buddy.
and Abraham afar off.
Why, Abraham? This upon me.
That acting.
Yeah.
His wrist too.
Oh, I thought he had some shades on. It's just been punched.
Cool my tongue.
Oh God,
Oh,
help!
it's mega.
I'm yellow.
I'm in agony in the spine.
Help me! I'm in sepia mode.
Did he say?
Some hot dicking.
Did he say he was in agony or agony?
Now he is at peace.
Now,
and it's
this man offered me up. And we're stopping We're stopping mid-story. Will we come back to it? Who knows?
Well, knowing you, we probably will.
Press play. There we go. This is
Oh, that's a sexy lady, man.
this is Jane's cow urine therapy.
Is this an ad?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's an-
Oh yeah. Let's. Oh yeah.
गौ
It's an
माता को
infomercial TV show.
स्थान दिया गया है 33 करोड़ देवी देवताओं को अपने अंदर समाने वाली गौ
Shit, it's not in English.
Yeah, I was
Let's
just
watch
about to
it.
say.
I mean, her teeth, they're fucking fantastic.
And is it me or does that red? Is it? I can't remember the name for it. Does it not look like Photoshop?
No, that's Morgellons.
गौ माता की सेवा से हम अर्थ धर्म काम और
That's
मोक्ष की प्राप्ति कर सकते हैं
Can you just imagine that going down on you?
Oh yeah.
I don't know what
Oh,
she's
yeah.
saying, but I agree.
Oh yeah, it's fucking sexy, man. This is my jams right here, man.
Right, this is my experience with urine therapy. A video response to some guys called Dan and Tim.
Hi, team.
Whoa.
Andrew.
I just finished watching your.
She's a bit too happy.
and it was so beautiful. I really,
She's
really
just bottled
enjoyed
one
a lot
piss.
watching it. And I got so motivated to make a video.
Is it me,
response
or do these
because
guys have
I've
this
been wanting
fetish for hanging up hats on
to you
walls?
both
Yeah.
since a very long time about this topic, and always
Just got a bottle of piss behind that plant.
very lazy.
I think it's a Buddha statue from behind.
Here I
Oh,
am.
the other plant.
It's about rejuvenation.
Oh,
So
you're right.
I want to
Why
be
is she hiding it behind the plant?
tell you about some
So no one else will drink it.
simple and
Or maybe it's like a weird Easter egg hunt for kids.
in your body. Your whole
It's the Easter piss.
It's gotta be said.
But also getting
Andrew.
to the
Purple Easter piss from the Easter bunny.
internally, your essence
I'm making that a tradition.
being vibrant,
Oh yeah.
blossoming.
When the Santa piss comes out,
getting to the
you must have fermented piss.
pure life, right? Expression of it. And it's so simple, and it's in you.
I
It's
am
everyone
so much a
else.
bitch.
It's,
I'm wearing
it's,
headphones, listen to my iPod.
There's nothing to buy
She's
here.
on amphetamine.
Tell anything.
Is she naked?
I want to share this amazing discovery that I have made.
I don't think so.
Something very well known.
I don't.
No, she's wearing a top of some sort.
Like,
She
you
is.
know,
Hey lady, show some fucking tits.
so,
Open bobs.
so free of
Stand up,
thought
let us see your
and
chest.
all the time. And in one word is the urine therapy, or 2 words, whatever. Yeah, it's your own urine.
Wait,
And you
that kind of looks like a giant present behind her.
had some
Like it's
yeah.
wrapped in gift wrapper.
It's like a short fat person in that package.
It's the Santa piss present.
It's something in my body.
It's in a giant aquarium full of piss.
I was open enough to, okay, at least read about it, at least get some information, be open for any possibilities. Because there are all
Show us if you're
possibilities
wearing
out
a
there.
dress.
I believe in all possibilities.
Yeah, tits will get the fuck out, man. That's.
I believe in eternal youth.
I know what it
believe
is.
in eternal.
Her nipples are actually
in
straws.
Immortality.
And she's got
of the
2
body.
bottles
I
of
believe
piss right
that we are made, this body that
That's a weird image.
we are using it, where our spirit expressing itself in this 2-dimensional world is perfect. It's a perfect design. It's a free energy device as well. I believe we don't
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
We just switched topic.
have energy in all these possibilities. And of course, your mental attitude,
We
your
already did free energy devices. You can't go back, lady.
this is the fact,
Stick to the topic.
use the urine therapy.
Stick to the piss.
Why this
Yeah.
therapy, this technology, this,
Or open your present.
this practice.
Yeah, I bet it's a fat guy.
This practice, you will find scripts.
I really want it to be like a short, fat person inside that present.
It's Dr. Kent.
Yeah, like a Danny DeVito style person, you know.
Oh,
Sweaty
God.
and fucking nasty.
Now I'm just viewing her as Junior.
About this. And experience with you. I am
Twins,
40
that's it.
years
Her
old,
twin is
and
Danny
I have
DeVito.
seen myself. I have really witnessed myself getting rid of wrinkles, getting rid of saggy flesh, getting rid of
Saggy flesh.
gray hair.
How does it do
having
that?
more hair.
You can't get gray hair. You get white hairs because you're a redhead.
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
look like I'm 40 years old, right?
No.
It's
4-year-olds don't look like that.
Because the more I apply it, and the more
She
it
rubs
gets,
herself with piss.
the more the
Yeah.
the improvement continues, and it's really mind-blowing. And
You
it's
don't
not
think it's just genetic?
Just Lane, just admit you have a fetish and stop.
Yeah.
It's Also,
I mean, having a fetish is that's just fucking fine. Go for it if it makes you happy, but don't fucking
own body production. To me, it's like a reconfirmation that the divinity lies in me.
Divinity
and
lies in your
everything I
piss.
need to thrive in life, to survive, to
That's a piss god.
young, be
My
happy.
God, your God.
All really in me.
My God's pissier than your God.
Perfect divine.
And Oscar's neighbors are starting to wonder what the fuck is going on.
All
That's weird. They'll play on time.
Something like this, if I create
No, I think my neighbor's pretty close to brain dead.
the machine has everything.
That's kind of sad. Have you suggested drinking piss?
I should do that. I think she would if I told her.
Disturbing.
No, but she's actually kind of awesome. This old short lady, and she's got the most amazing conspiracy theories.
Okay, like what?
Yeah, the mailman is stalking her. Because every day,
all the benefits,
same time, he's there outside her door.
And deadly diseases like cancer.
Okay, she sounds awesome.
Yeah. And she gives me fruit.
And being there.
Bananas?
No, melons.
Encouraging them.
Naughty melons.
Well, maybe she's telling you to come squeeze hers.
And I witnessed them from almost dying to completely recover, to a complete cure, and not only getting rid of cancer was spreading all over their bodies, but becoming younger again, looking like 10, 20 years younger, and it's so fantastic. It's really so. It's very comforting.
I'm never fucking debunking piss drinking.
Yeah, I'm staying away from that.
Thoughts or positive thoughts and emotions in this process, of course, there is much more we can achieve. But even if we don't believe in it, even if we start with a skeptic mind, but just try it, give it a try.
No, I'm not going to give it a try.
No.
It's drinking piss.
The first time I heard of urine therapy was when I was in India, about 17 years ago.
I was filming some porn.
Helping a doctor who was a naturopath in an ashram.
So not a doctor.
I think I know it now, because piss keeps you young. So the people who piss themselves a lot, their penises get really short.
Enthusiastic about knowing more, learning everything.
So potty training
I was also going to
is the fucking way to get a huge fucking monster cock.
So the earlier you start potty training your child, the bigger.
Healing.
Obviously.
Yes.
Does it work? So does it work with girls too?
The potential, all the possibilities. That's in a natural way. Yes. Well, you wait a second. I have something for you. I have a book for you. And he went into his shelf, and like almost hidden was this little book with the title "Water of Life," written by John Armstrong.
Water. Beer.
No, it's whiskey that's Water of Life.
Download it for free, and at the website Aquarius, thewaterbearer.com.
Oh, Aquarius, the water bearer, really?
He's amazing.
.com, motherfucker.
I think Aquarius probably has some fucked up brother he doesn't talk about. Who's the piss bearer?
About
Show you a
urine
book
therapy, the
about
healing powers of
piss.
urine
You're into
therapy,
that, right?
distilled water.
I'm next to try get.
And he can explain it even much better than me, and he has a lot of also wisdom and a lot of experiences to share. So I encourage you also to look up Andrew.
She just goes from and on, doesn't she?
And,
Where's she from? I can't really place her accent.
And he said, well, Monica, just check this book. It's a little tiny book. You read it in a couple of hours. After you read this book, you will toss away all your other books.
Yeah.
And globules and all the things you have here on this
Okay,
table.
comments. Where's this from?
Put it on.
And what does she smell like? Oh, wait, we know that.
Yeah.
Anything, really. And I was, what, really? And so I was reading what, and then
She is naked, topless.
Yeah, she is naked.
Wait, she is?
Yeah.
Does it have anything to
And
do
suddenly
with
the sound of
urine?
Andrew
I
farting
never heard of this
resonated throughout.
in my life.
I'm gonna mute for a second.
Sorry, I'm a bit. I ate yesterday a plate of
I think Firefly just
5
became
months
very happy.
and aerobic.
And he gets round to watching it. He's on the road.
Oh.
So it's good. I'm learning. I'm learning that I really can't go back to eating anything cooked.
If she stands up, the show is over.
Just
for
read
the audience, not for us.
No.
Then in that case, it's just begun.
So I said, yes, I'm an open person. Okay. I will give it a chance and read. So this is why I'm approaching both of you, because I think you're also open-minded.
Yeah.
And there is so much you can gain from this knowledge, and you have such a also bright audience, and you can reach out to many more people with this knowledge if you give it a try, and if you see that it works, that it helps
Stand up,
you,
show
that's
your
really
tits.
what it
Tits.
you will see, if you give it a chance, and if you see yourself becoming younger, becoming
Ansel, she
more
actually doesn't,
beautiful, more radiant, more or
You've
less
seen the sign of
dependent
her
on everything
body.
external, even food, because you can only survive with basically only your own fluids, your own bodily fluids. Your body produces everything you need.
So I can live off of semen?
Yeah, exactly my thought.
A guy, a very, very nice
Does that mean she drinks her own
man
diarrhea?
from the UK.
Yeah.
Well,
Probably.
on YouTube, his journey of being on a 30 or 35-day fast on only his own urine. He was not drinking any drop of water, just
There's water in urine. So
yeah.
Only
There'd be
your
less
own
and less
urine,
water in
and not only
yeah, and he
alive,
wouldn't last that long on just drinking pee.
and he reports
tells me he
some
lied to you,
amazing
darling.
side effects.
Oh, maybe she's forgetting that humans get most of their water through their food.
For years, and there was also some back issues he had, and he was at the end of the process, towards the
I'm
end,
surprised how comfortable this hotel bed is.
that he even
I'm
built
just wondering
a
what she
dome
feeds her plants.
structure
Does she
in
feed them
one
a
day,
piss, or-
and he put it
Well, the plants would enjoy it. Well,
Or does she just leave the plants
meanwhile, he
saying,
was
drink your
passing
own
all the
piss?
urine, and it's really amazing.
but plants don't piss.
And I highly recommend
Well,
also
I
you
know
to
that,
check on
and
him.
you know that. She's dippy enough not to know that.
Well,
True, but
you
does
to
that mean she then goes out and buys new plants all the time?
John Armstrong, or listen to one of the interviews from Andrew Norton Weber. He's such a wonderful guy. He has such a beautiful heart, a beautiful energy, like both of you.
Wait, you've seen his heart.
Right? Well,
Messed up.
recognize that it comes from the heart. It's true. Like, as well,
Wait, piss comes from the heart.
Oh yeah, this comes from the heart. You didn't know that?
Then
No, I always thought it came from the kidneys.
there's something wonderful with you, because like you, I was also struggling with getting old, getting wrinkles.
I'm not struggling with getting old.
We are not made to
No, it comes easy. It just kind of happens.
Yeah.
On a cellular level or external
I
level,
don't think you know what cellular means.
are made
I
to
don't think she
stay
knows what
forever
external
young and
means.
forever. And it's just
Did she
if
just say
we
she's
don't
forever
put
immortal?
ourselves in between, if we don't block this flow, natural flow of love, of light, of energy, of cosmic energy, that we can allow this expression
Flow of piss.
to be, forever young, forever beautiful, and thriving, and whatever
Yes,
we
Mike.
want. We're capable of we are, because it all starts. So,
How much of this is left?
and
Not much, not much.
for me,
Oh,
like,
thank God.
But I want to see your tits, though.
Maybe that's like the grand finale.
Oh yeah, let's hope so.
and the heart.
Hey, lady, show your tits.
I don't know.
I wonder if breast milk will count as
Liquid-
bodily fluid as well for her.
She's wanting liquid
But
love.
Oh, she's got breast piss.
hey, just check.
She's got some liquid love, guys.
I hope you watch my
We can
video,
probably help her with that.
and I hope I can inspire you as much as you have inspired me and so many others.
You have inspired me to suicide.
Shows your tits.
And I thank you all.
Okay, tits, lady, fucking tits.
So wonderful.
Come on,
Tits,
give us,
tits,
give us the
tits, or,
tits.
tits, or we kill ourselves.
Boo. Anyway, this is new weird. Oh shit! This should not have gone into this folder. Whoops.
Okay.
Urine washing, urine therapy, waters of life, number 4.
Oh!
Fellow Earthling, much love.
Holy fuck.
Man, Coughlin let himself go.
All that good stuff.
Yeah, that's a piss drinker.
Just
Yeah.
today, I wanted to talk about I washed my hair.
Oh, no, you didn't. No, you fucking didn't.
Nice and clean. Just a little talking about what you need to bathe with, and I just
It's piss, isn't it?
this modality of bathing.
Yeah, I know how to bathe.
I don't no longer am exposed to tap water. You know, I mean, out here I wouldn't be exposed to chlorine and chemicals being on a well, but I've tested over 400 parts
Chlorine
per
is not
million
included in
water.
drinking water.
That wouldn't even
No, it isn't.
So I bathe with a dish pan.
A very
Right.
clean-looking
What
one.
you need is a dish pan. I recommend the Rubbermaid brand because it's doesn't break. I've had the dollar store that broke.
It's also full of chemicals.
Use a little eyedropper for
Oh,
fresh.
what the fuck are you gonna do with that?
I have a fresh. Actually,
That's his catheter.
it's kind of a routine I do through every day. Is the neti
This
pot.
is the most fucked up cooking show I've ever seen.
Got a little ceramic neti pot, which the dropper to drop a full dropper in each eye.
No.
Piss
And
into his
fill
eye
each
and
ear.
ears.
Use
Oh.
ear, fill each ear, and let it sit. You know, drop your head and let it sit.
I'm kind of glad that this man seems to be living away from the rest of society.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
he's in a caravan.
Little dropper. I got this for free from the.
He's definitely in a caravan.
Oh, yeah, yeah, that's a caravan.
The neti pot. I might demonstrate. There's some demonstrations by Sunil Munad,
Wait, where did that go?
brother, that did a good demonstration video on the. So the dish pan I use daily. I mean, I bathe in this every day. I
You
put my
bathe in it
feet
every
I'll
day.
fill it with.
How small are you?
I have 8 corn.
Whoa.
Jars.
Okay, when your breast starts looking like orange juice that's gone off.
Yeah, that's not the fucking color of piss.
Several in plastic.
That look like Fanta.
Whatever you can. I just hate wasting it away. To wash my hair, I use a jar, and I heat the urine actually too, for both bathing and for hair washing. I heat it in a pan.
He heats the urine.
For bathing my body, it's probably about.
It's not like dreadlocks smelled bad before anything.
Depends on. Sometimes I have in the dish pan here that after I was already clean.
Here's what I prepared earlier.
I have just a little bit in the dish pan right here. I think to wash my hands several times a day. I'll come here
He washes his hands with
and
it.
wash my hands.
That's not washing.
And I'm telling you, it's the most amazing cleansing that you get. This particular one, I've used some of this one, which is pretty rank, you know. I mean, as far as aged urine goes, I haven't quite figured out how, because this one has been vented, and that's, you know, I'm just sort of haven't quite figured out
trying to brew beer out of this piss.
So strong, and to me, it's not bad. I kind of, you know, enjoy it. Sometimes it's a little intense, and you know,
He has a fetish.
You don't want to inhale too much.
Yeah, you don't want to inhale any ammonia.
You can use it. I know some beautiful folks, Changa and Monica there is using, you know, and a couple of folks are utilizing the
Yeah,
internally.
I am fully entertained by your rhetoric.
No, she just mentioned Monica. That was the name of the girl.
Definitely helps.
In the last video.
But I just much prefer to drink fresh, of course, because it's fresh.
There's the face of someone
running
wanting
nice and
trust.
clean and clear.
Yeah, you've washed your hair, Sonny.
It's a little bit of bathing that I highly recommend, man.
Yeah, no, bathing involves getting clean.
Yeah.
Even stigmatizing looks cleaner than that.
I got 2 of these dish pans, you know, I wash my hair in it.
Ugh.
Not even Danish people do this.
Dish pan.
Thanks.
Just let it sit there. You don't dry it off. You can actually use a towel. I'll use a towel sometimes if I'm in a place where I'm, you know, I don't want to make drop.
Have piss on the floor.
You can do it if you dry off the rag enough in the pan. You can be careful and not spill drops.
You know, how-to videos really have gone down.
And Jay,
so fucking happy.
I wash
and
the rag
Jay,
and then wash
please-
The ammonia fumes.
Yeah.
I changed it, made it clean, you know, new again, and then I washed my face and beard.
No.
Water wasn't.
No.
And I just kept putting my hands in it and rubbing it all over my body. And man, it feels so amazing.
And then you came, didn't you?
There's a young lady here.
Yep.
She's in her mid-20s, I guess.
And you vapor?
But I started talking to her about it this afternoon.
And I'm gonna rape
I
her.
don't like where this is going. I don't like where this is going.
My arm, like I was talking about that.
Wait. Get this right. You're talking to a 20-year-old lady in a trailer park, and you have to smell your arm to see if it smells of piss.
Yeah.
This is getting dangerously close to sexual harassment.
Oh yeah.
She's out there, but she's really locked up in my cupboard.
Being great fidelity. She's going down to South America, and you know, I told her about its anti-venom properties, which are very. She was exposed to it before, actually, and so maybe me just planting that extra little seed help her come back to
piss,
because it's the ultimate, man. I just.
So that's what it's the ultimate mana. So that's when it's in mana potions.
It really conscious. I used to think I didn't have much of a testing.
It's actually the piss of priests.
You know, kind of because I've never suffered this major.
Step away from the piss.
But I did have an eczema type rash. I'm not sure if I have pictures.
Oh, great.
That might show I actually do. I'm gonna
Step away from the vape, sir.
Before and after, because I did take a picture of myself.
Don't show the pictures.
Please don't show the pictures.
Please don't show the pictures. No. Is that a third nipple?
Red bumps all over my chest. Now you can see a few. There's like these
I didn't
few
want to
bumps.
see you.
I can't see anything.
Just all over, right? And
I did not want to see your tits.
When it would get hot, it would even be worse. And then my back.
No.
Let's see if I can get
Your
a good,
back looks like it has freckles, pal.
good view of my back.
What the fuck is he wearing?
Oh,
Because
that's X-Men.
You can still see
Your piss isn't cleaning it up,
like
pal.
scarring, so to speak. You know, the spots. I guess I still got some like freckles. But the back is smooth.
Your
You can
back
see
is
it
not
shining.
smooth.
You can see the
You
light
can see the
reflecting off
fucking dunks.
how smooth and shiny it is. You know, it's like I used to have dry skin. And
Now you have skin that smells like piss.
my arm here used to have a oily residue, like I call it little globs, because they're everywhere.
That's called sweat.
Globs on it.
Yeah, sweat, dude. You
And of
didn't
course,
watch.
I would try in the shower with hot soapy water to scrub it off, and even after getting out of the shower, I would smell this odor. Body
This is turning into a really weird porn.
Yeah.
There's like no odor.
That's why you've got a red face.
Because your nose is fucking broken, dude.
That I just had her smell my arm.
Oh.
Her response was, "It's spicy. It smells like spices."
She was just trying to get away from you.
It smelled like this sweet, spicy fragrance.
So that was odd. I thought it just happened.
Really?
Oh, we have 2 micros here.
I'm multiplying.
The liquid, the gold waters of life.
Oh, that's kind of hot.
God.
In all its glory, to not only drink, but that which you do not drink, save it and age it. Can
So old piss.
water in. Actually, I like to set it in the sun. Really does much to it, but it kind of warms it up, and it's, you know.
No, it does a lot to it. It makes all the bacteria in it grow.
Yep.
I think it seems. I don't know. I just out.
And there goes my clone.
It's absolutely amazing. I've tested it.
It's kind of short-lived.
Yeah. I haven't perfected the technology yet.
Could be 03. But
now we can work on it later.
Turning almost 4 TDS water into 001
We could probably make some clone porn.
water.
Oh.
For that educational series.
Yeah.
So I guess that's.
You just have to wait for them to grow up.
I do it. I've done this for about.
Otherwise, I think it's illegal.
Yeah, newborn porn. That's wrong.
Yeah.
I started rubbing it on my skin about 2 years ago, as a friend reminded me. I was previously.
So he's rubbing piss on himself. So 2 fucking
I was
years.
suffering from a horrible itching. I was residual from a poison ivy, I think. I was just tearing my arms off and my legs, all over them, and just red bumps. And oh my God, I just.
How much is left of this dude?
Ripping my skin off because it was so itchy.
Too much.
Yeah.
It reminded me. It was rub your
some tits.
And within that hour, I started rubbing myself because it was just a reminder for me. I was like, oh yeah, duh. I read the book Water of Life back in 2005. You know, I practiced for about 6 months or so, but my life was busy. I was a professional driver. It's like it was hard to keep a good diet. And
imagine if you called a cab and this guy was driving it.
The other thing, whatever. That's kind of the scene. And so then in 2012, like the end of 2012 or so, when my friend told me that, listening to Andrew Weber, etc., it's like it just blossomed from there. I started drinking it.
Hold on, can we just...
When I rubbed it on my skin,
find out that you said he had friends.
I mean, right away, it's like just cool.
He doesn't have friends.
Yeah.
Or hairful too long, but I kept applying it.
And sock
Like the itching would come back after about a half an hour or whatever, even. time at first, but
This is
rubbing it
Jason
on, and I
after
kept
several
sipping
years
on
of
it,
very
drinking
couple
it,
spanking off.
and away, and I rubbed it.
Atticus is sitting in the cupboard behind him.
But
Atticus is a little girl that he's talking
you
about.
know, evaluating my
You
diet. I
can smell
was
his arm.
eating all the kind of white flour. We had a pizza oven, you know, just homemade wonderful pizza with white flour
Jason,
and bread and whatever, you know, meat, and
are you
just
done
didn't
talking
really
about
pay much
this?
attention too much. I mean, we tried to get organic stuff. So anyway, changed the diet, you know, started drinking more water, distilled water. I started buying distilled water. And
Distilled water.
so blown away by how clean
You
I
do
feel.
realise that salted water
Soft,
has
you know, and
no
glowing.
controls over what goes into it, right?
How
Also, you can't distill water.
I wanted to
Well, yeah.
maybe take a good photo of my
Distilling is something you do with alcohol.
Yeah.
and about a year and a half or so ago that I posted that I was having this dry, scaly kind of red bumps and this just, you know, it's glowing.
Oh, no, it's not. If it's glowing to you, you need to take your meds.
Or stop taking them.
Oh, may the mighty Warren.
Maybe.
I think he's taking the wrong one.
He's taking the piss.
The water's flowing.
Yeah.
That
Good
is
luck with that.
You
Please
know,
just stay away from me.
stone and rocks, calcifications.
Stone rocks.
That's why they're fighting.
That's what happens when you give weed to stones.
Bogus, you know, particle that leaches minerals from your body. Distilled water leaches minerals.
You can't distill water.
Well, that's why we eat food.
You can demineralize it. Is that what you mean?
Mineral salts are in a serving of rice and beans if you eat that one. You know, any number of grains that vegetarians eat. All these foods have...
I don't think he knows how anything works.
No.
I'm not even sure he knows how the cupboard behind him works.
Nope, of course he doesn't. That's why he's got all the jars.
Much love.
God.
Peace out.
No.
Hi guys, thanks for tuning in.
Oh no.
Oh, this is a minty fellow.
Regrow hair with urine therapy, mates.
Into my blogs and showing support as well along the way.
That's the guy with the receding hairline.
Add an account on GoFundMe, so if you want to make a donation to help the film get off the ground this year, feel free to GoFundMe and contribute to help the cause to get this film out there. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm making a film on urine therapy and the benefits of this therapy and how it can help you. Now, urine therapy has been around for over 5,000 years and written in scriptures for all sorts of methods for healing, and it's free. It's a self-healing aspect. It's universal remedy, so it works on all things that the body needs. So whether you're taking it internally or using it externally or using the combination of both, it can work really well on different things. So today I want to talk about...
Put your script next to the camera.
There's a lot of people commenting, does it work on restoring the hair? And
No, it doesn't.
there's a lot of unknown answers to this and a lot of people not having success rates, probably because they're not doing the method correctly.
Of course.
It couldn't possibly be because
short time. It's all very different. So we have different speeds about how these things work and different elements in the human race. So there's no, there's so many factors within that we need to actually look at as a collective, and hence why I'm trying to make a video, so that way you can put your feedback or experiment and use this as a dialogue as well as showing people whether it's working for you or not. Now I notice with...
I mean, that's not the camera. His eyes are red.
Yeah. Yeah, they fucking are.
And people doing urine therapy aspects of it say that it doesn't work is because usually the method that they're doing is incorrect or they don't have the right information. So recently I was given a book and I did some studying on this, and I've also spoken to people that have used this for restoring hair growth. And you've got to remember with baldness, there's things in our body that we're adding to the aspect of it. Stress. Stress can do a lot of harm for the body. So we get to a certain age and we start to recede and we start panicking, thinking, "Oh no, I'm going bald."
Oh, that's called genetics.
The body. So that is not going to do.
No, that's a lack of piss.
Stress. Just natural receding happens normally with age. Balding, well, that's a whole different thing. It can be inherited. It can be, all sorts of different things that, without fully understanding the elements of each person, we'll never grasp. So that's why we sort of want to make this as a forum for everybody to use. Now, in my studies about balding and restoring hair sight, it's about...
So it's a forum for balding people who smell piss.
It works topically as well. So for those who are new to this concept, might be grossed out by the thought of, oh, yuck, urine, and so forth, which it's not. It's a sterile product and it is very beneficial, but then you're not going to want to drink it because it's just something you can't handle. That's fine with this baldness aspect because it's done topically. Although combining with
piss over your own head.
Anyway.
Great.
So the beautiful thing about urine is it's a byproduct of the blood. It's the blood's water, and it has so many elements within that help the skin and nourish the skin. Using it in this method of massaging. So they say, you can use fresh massage, fresh urine, 10 minutes a day, and that's also stimulating the hair cells and the follicles. You're rubbing the nutrients of the
hair cells and follicles
into the hair and into the cells, and that's stimulating. It's adding blood to that area, which is enriching the skin. That's what urine does topically. It's adding blood into the furthest regions where blood on the inside.
Please stop.
If blood is returning to air and helping blood grow from drinking piss, why does he have a widow's peak?
Channel can't get out to those areas. You're going in that way, so you're adding more blood. Now, also, the method is massaging 10 minutes a day, 3 times a day. And that's pretty hard, and most people are going to give up. It's going to be a tough call. And that's
widow's piss
up to months before you see results. And that is just endless. That's a huge amount of time in today's society when we're running around doing stuff. You're going to have to wake up early in the morning, do your first massage. Probably can't do it while you're working, so running home after work, doing a massage then. So it's a very big commitment. And this is why people find it very slow.
Right. I'm finding this guy boring. Good thing I've got shit tons of this stuff.
No, you got piss tons.
Yeah. Right, this is Shivambu, urine therapy, guidelines for practice. And if it's one of the ones we've already seen, then I'm skipping it already.
Oh, this is nice.
My name is Anand.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here we go.
Acupuncturist.
Right on, man.
And a naturopath.
He has gone to the green screen forest.
Please do not email acupapat@yahoo.com. Do not email acupapat@yahoo.com.
Papa, it sounds like a Pokemon.
Yeah. It looks like a Pokemon.
I choose you!
And over the years,
what type is he?
I have studied
I don't know, fairy type.
Poison.
Meditation,
I'll go with water.
and lots of other natural therapy techniques.
That's one nice shirt.
Incorporating all bits of information
I particularly like
for
that
the
he's left it
benefit
open
of
enough
my
to show
viewers
the
and
hairy
listeners,
chest.
to help them get an insight into
I've
how
got
to
the hairy
get
chest.
better health.
He's quite proud of his hair chest. Oh, nice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is fucking production value.
Yeah.
For most of us in our day-to-day life.
Hello. My name is not Apu.
I will break it down.
Email
He
ID.
wants us to email him.
Purity. And
Let's email him. Okay, let's.
What are we emailing him? Well,
I don't know. What was it? Acubapat?
Urine
yeah.
in the morning.
Yahoo, right?
Considered after 3
Do
a.m.
not email Acubapat@yahoo.com.
So if you get up in the morning, anytime after.
Yeah, I'm email him. So what should I tell him?
Well, you have to start off by saying dear and then his name, the Acupapat.
Oh yeah.
Old silver containers.
We're being polite here.
Acupapat. Okay.
One needs to do.
I saw your video.
Yeah.
Time you will find.
I found it interesting.
And if it will start.
What did I feel?
For purity, when somebody has got an illness, you must talk to someone.
I feel like you were.
The reason being.
I was turned on, right? I was turned on.
yeah.
I was turned on.
To be prescribed.
Please.
Just
Within the capacity of the body to handle it, and also within the capacity.
It's
supposed to stay.
The disease.
Angus, we appear to have someone have a troll or a spammer in the.
Let me just have a look. Come on, where are you? There you are. Come on, chat. You can do it. Right, who's the spammer?
Bob the Master Saget.
Yeah. Who appears to be a Nazi. So.
Oh. Okay.
No.
Send me a bottle of his urine. No, that could get quite messy.
Well,
okay, what I got so far is, dear Acubapat, I saw your video and I was turned on. Please show me more. P.S. Is it supposed to sting? Bob the Master Saget.
Yeah. Who appears to be.
Oh, there we go. That's got them. There we go. Now back to this.
Can we change it to turn on by his chest hair?
Oh yeah, turn on by your chest hair.
He's always turned on by his chest hair.
Healthy, balanced state.
Make sure that guy's
not. And therapeutic is where there's a complicated condition where you have the guidance of somebody who practices.
Okay, I sent it.
Good.
Who can guide you step by step. At this stage, let me take a case history of a person who had kidney stone.
Kidney stones? You don't want to be drinking your own piss then, pal.
No. Well, you don't want to be drinking your own piss, no matter if you got kidney stones or not.
Yeah, looks like it's gone.
Yeah.
Some Bollywood, yeah, of course.
Right, there we go. Oops. I didn't mean to do that, but to be honest, I've got loads of material, so truth about urine therapy.
But the hot man, though. Urine clarity, okay. Oh,
whoa. What did you please clear versus yellow in a bottle? You asked me.
Hey, nice.
Looks like it's my urine. So that's clear.
It looks like a multi-python character.
I just want to check. Australians in the chat. This is what we call a boggin, isn't it?
It's pretty clear.
It really looks like a Monty Python character.
Pretty clear. This is how.
Are you okay?
So that if it was yellow or straw, we need to drink more.
Yeah, right.
What I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to this fruitarian urine. So it's going to be quite interesting.
Wait. It's fruitarian as well. So he only eats fruit. Man, he must have had a massive case of his shits.
Oh.
Dysentery is fun, kids, especially when you've got a feller's mullet.
So I've been talking with a few lawyers, and we're going to be selling this urine. So you have
weird hair.
You have to drink the urine.
He's selling piss.
No, I can make my own.
It's going to be certified raw, because you don't want to drink urine from a cooked food person. So you're drinking my urine, that's going to be good. So going to get A-grade urine. Yeah, it's low-fat, raw, vegan, fruitarian style. So it's.
Is that low? Did he say it's low-fat vegan piss?
Yes.
Oh.
Low-fat, fruitarian, raw food, vegan piss.
Oh, that's just fucking fantastic.
For sale, so you too can drink his piss.
Oh yeah.
But I can make my own.
I know.
For people who don't eat food, you can get all the nutrition from my urine, because I'm eating so much good fruits and vegetables.
This has to be a pose.
Oh, let's hope so. Look at that face.
Yeah.
Look at that face you can trust.
You know what I mean? So maybe I'm going to email Dr. McCullough, see if he wants to sell my urine.
Dr. McCullough!
For sure. So I'm not taking the piss, pun intended. So.
Oh, you're so funny, mate.
Drink enough water every day then.
He's funny.
Be like this. Comes out, let's do it again. Just because you want to see it. So looks like water's is coming out. So I just wasted $50. I just wasted $50.
He's selling for $50.
This has to be a Poe video.
Yeah.
For $50 Australian, you can buy my fruitarian vegan piss, mate.
$50 to show you this. That's how much I care.
That's a wig, and it's
task. Nothing too personal. Don't get me banned off YouTube.
Just don't get me banned off YouTube.
Veganbodybuilding.com. Oh yeah.
And 30 bananas a day.
Okay,
What?
this dude is gonna fucking rock our worlds.
This is Permal on benefits of urine therapy. He's so into urine therapy, even his filter is piss.
Hi, I'm Johnny Engineer Turmel, and I've just finished my 10th week, 70 days of a cure-all fast. So, here's my report about why I'm still feeling strong. So, how does it feel after 70 days on a fast? Well, little I told you about that.
You appear to be delusional.
Yeah.
Had 6 meals. And last week, I was in Toronto, had another Korean buffet. Not much, but it's a 7th meal. But still, in 10 weeks, you know, I mean, it goes to show that you can live on a starvation diet. And
yeah, until you die of it.
So, quick recap.
You can, but
how
live
it works.
very poorly.
The book, Water of Life by John Armstrong, about urine therapy.
This book seems to be at the center of all of this.
Starvation diet, a fast, and make you drink all your own urine, because urine is not a waste product. As
It is very much a waste product.
Milk, nutrition for kids, captured from the blood by the mammaries, and urine, nutrition for adults, captured from the blood by the kidneys. No, get in.
That's not no. What?
I'm kind of glad this dude is not a doctor.
Is that right?
He's an
Stem cells in
engineer.
urine.
I'm more confused about his wallpaper. It seems to be.
Stem cells that can become anything, which is why if you pee on a cut, it heals.
What?
What the fuck did you just say, dude?
I think he's saying that
enzymes
contain stem cells.
Your study by 20 researchers from Alberta.
Yeah, and just rubbing stem cells on a wound would heal it.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Captured by the urine for use in the outside world. Now, if you had an accident on a submarine or a spaceship, Go plug it on the inside, then get repair materials to the outside, plug it there too. Body created such a mechanism to get medicinal components from the inside to the outside to repair outside too.
We are apparently now spaceships.
Miracle substance. John Armstrong called it liquid flesh. So,
That's a Who thing.
People,
can we just send this guy straight into the sun?
nutrition meant you could put your
That would be nice.
percent of your immune system liberated from working to keep all those food toxins out, because you don't have any food toxins going in, and the only thing going in is products of your own body that's immediately accepted without waking up the digestive or immune system. So he found he could put people on
Without waking up
his long
the digestive system.
Okay, now I've had meals. I've had 6 meals. My last report,
It kind of looks like he's wearing a Pope hat.
I had 6 meals. Events I go to.
I'm still confused about his background.
Imagine, I wasn't hungry. I've never been hungry, and the rest of the time, well, I had another meal last week. I was in Toronto after a court case, went out to a Korean buffet. Little slivers of meat wasn't much, but the point is, here I am 10 weeks with only 7 meals. I haven't felt weak or hungry once. Oh, I'm tempted, you know, when I dream of eating stuff, it's always like chomping it and, you know, big amounts going down the gullet to feel full.
Yeah, that's called hunger.
So,
It happens when you starve yourself.
wasn't all that hard after you start it, you know. So,
I think he's talking about his dick, though.
Yes.
and if we're going to do anything about our cancers, we got to do them while they're small. And I can't think of a better overall, general, effective treatment than starvation for the cancer cells that cannot cope with caloric restriction like healthy cells.
No cells can live with that.
7 meals. Don't know what I'm going to be tempted again. I'm feeling fine. I've got 4 pounds.
You pissed on it.
Yeah. Fucking piss filter.
49 this morning.
Is that a new post on Instagram?
Oh, yeah.
Let's hit 200.
Of course it is.
Wow, 30 keys more.
This guy wishes he was a sports announcer.
So, I mean, I used to be at 38.
Don't show us your dick.
And now, if you pull it apart, you can see there's 6 inches are gone.
We got a striptease going on here.
Anyway,
Oh, dude, you fucking
I'm happy with the results.
fucking tease.
I'm going to go on and see.
Took the filter off.
So you can bet the next one of the video when I go out and eat and say I'm off, I felt hungry, I got to eat now, I'll let you know. But in the meantime, gosh, I hope this kind of information can give you the strength to give it a try.
What information?
Especially fat people.
Seriously, this room decorated with newspapers.
Screaming more and more and more. What fun is that? Shut it down. Won't scream at all. And watch the pounds come off. Half a pound a day, they say. So,
well, yeah, if you don't eat things, you will lose weight. Because your body is literally eating itself.
This is urine magic, urine therapy.
Okay.
Is that boiling piss?
It's not. I've been
It's a pint.
on urine therapy for the last year and a half now. And for the last 18 days, I've been on a urine fast, which means I've had nothing to eat for the last 18 days.
So what sort of benefits have you noticed since you've been drinking your own urine?
Wait, why did this show a toilet flushing?
Urine therapy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's kind of that's the whole idea not to do.
Exactly.
Sort of
He's got a glass in his hand.
energy. Now, actually.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck, we're actually going to watch this.
Oh.
That's
fresh urine. It's maybe.
That's not a healthy colour.
yeah.
No. That's the
the-
wrong color of pee.
That's the color I have when like a Saturday morning.
Exactly.
That's the colour of
I have
dehydration.
this that I'm actually afraid to open because this is about a year old.
Oh.
And you keep that in your fridge.
And spraying.
I think we just found something more disgusting than lutefisk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my lungs have regenerated. I was able to run for half a mile without even being out of breath. This, I keep. This is my travel pack. It started off around here. It's got in.
Is he talking about his dick?
The point where I had to drill
His dick gets smaller.
I'm sorry, but that's bullshit, because you can tell that there's no marks there.
Yeah.
For you, and it will heal you. Whatever is wrong with you, it will heal.
No,
Part of the therapy.
It obviously didn't heal. You're crazy.
And one thing that I do every day is wash my face. See?
He's washing his face and piss.
Start rubbing it in.
Ew.
Oh no. Oh no.
A little time. Yeah, I used to be bald at the back of my head.
You're still.
Oh, you motherfucker!
No.
Food? I'm not a fiddle. I think I'm in the best shape of my entire life.
He probably brews his coffee with it.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude.
No.
Hi, I'm Johnny Engineer Turmel, and I just finished 10th week, 70 days of a cure-all fast. So, here's my report.
Wait.
Okay.
I'm having the shabu.
Yeah.
Did he just hack into this video?
Look, old man, you had your turn.
Wait, get us back to the guy actually drinking piss.
Report about Weinstein Straw. Oh, how does it feel after 70 days on a
We've
fast?
seen this one.
Well, I did cheat a little. I told you about that. After 56 days, I had
No.
6 meals.
You don't get to speak anymore.
No.
Dizzy.
No. No.
Putting people.
No.
Immune.
No.
That's weird.
It's just gonna be him.
Small.
That's so. Wait, someone spliced 2 videos together. It seems.
Yeah, if I go back to the start, the dude's drinking his own piss. And yet they
More.
last video. No, you did not get to do that in the video.
What fun is that? Shut it down. Don't scream at all.
Oh no, we've seen this one. We have seen this one. We saw this one on the Alternative Cancer Cure show.
This is urine therapy, drinking urine enemas, natural alternative cancer treatment protocol.
It's the guy with the separate trim.
Just be glad it's not the
This
enema one.
is urine therapy, alright? This is used as part of the cancer flush diet, alright? And actually, urine is one of the most amazing, most beneficial drinks in the world, especially urine.
It's not a fucking drink, dude. It's a fucking waste product.
As far as for, I mean, you can do urine therapy.
It's so fantastic that he.
What?
If it's so fantastic, why the fuck does he look so unhealthy?
Profit has been filtered through your kidneys and your liver and through your.
No, he doesn't. It's only filtered through your kidneys. It's not filtered through your liver. Your liver isn't a filter.
Urine, those vitamins and nutrients are available to your body, meaning more absorbable to your body. Bioavailable, very already filtered and refined and everything, so perfect for your body.
Oh gosh, this is stupid. It hurts.
Parts of the cancer, alright? And these parts of the cancer
You know,
will
it's kind of like
actually
a Johnny
act as
Knoxville
natural
/ Jack Black
antibiotics by
mix.
drinking
Yeah.
That's actually true.
bioavailable and the
Welcome to Urine
your intestines.
Is that a rice cooker?
Enemas, alright?
Yeah. Is he going to cook rice in the?
Alright, but when you drink
his
that,
pee?
it goes into your intestines and actually acts as your intestines is an intelligence that makes antibodies. So,
No.
and by drinking your urine,
That would be your immune system.
more readily intestines because the intestines. And
Is he high?
Antibody.
Yeah, of course it's fucking high.
So I'm going to demonstrate a little bit of
his fumes.
Right here, as you can see here, nothing in the cup here. All right.
This is a lousy magic trick.
Pee into the cup here.
Or really fucking weird porn.
Or both.
It's down that further up his ass.
Let's stop.
Now, when you're doing this, you're peeing into a cup. Preferably, it should be a glass cup, right? And that way,
because chemically neutral containers are important when you're pissing.
And this is no or anything. This is actually into that glass cup right there. And as you can see, it's pretty yellow and stuff. That's a lot of the vitamins.
Wash your hands.
You eat asparagus, or you take a lot of vitamins inside the drink there, or inside your pee. When you pee, it'll be very yellow. That is the vitamins and nutrients, all right?
No, that's not the fucking vitamins and nutrients.
That's urea.
Oh, you fucking cunt!
Yeah, a little bit of, yes.
That good sir is
doesn't really matter so much. It's just a little bit higher level to do it if you take the midstream because
no, the color is due to
in the morning,
urea.
You're in the number one time to drink it from the morning from sleeping. That will be the strongest urine, and I recommend.
You don't actually piss at the diuretic hormone out.
You can also add water. All right, I'm going to take a little sip here.
No.
And
fucking hell, dude.
I mean, there'll be a lot of times I'll be in the bathroom and pee, and I'll be thinking, damn, that would taste good right now. I know it sounds weird, but it's true. I'm being honest. It would taste
again. I'm a fetish. Accept it and stop this nonsense.
I'm going to drink the rest of this now. But what you can also do is with the enema, here we'll go into the urine enema. You can actually place the urine inside the enema bucket, or you can use an enema bulb. I think I got one right here to show you an enema bulb looks like. Here's an enema bulb. So you'd actually stick the enema bulb.
Okay.
Fill up like that.
Do it, dude. Fucking do it.
And press it in.
I'm very sure if it does it on screen, we're going to get kicked off.
About
there is a video where he does it.
Ounces. A full enema is 40.
There's a video where he does it.
Enema bucket.
Oh fuck.
16 to 32 is perfect. And
please tell me you didn't get that one.
And so also there's.
I don't like that laugh.
All right. This is I just all the book
you have it. You got it, didn't you?
See here, it's got the little here, and you could even take this valve and make a valve on this that connects up to a normal hot water bag. All right, hot water bottle. All right, a rubber bottle here. But I prefer these.
That would be a fucking weirdo.
You put them in. There's a little valve here. The valve turns on and off right here. That shuts it, and that turns it on. And you can get it all going.
You don't turn anything on.
Valve, but you don't have to reinsert it into your body over and over, right?
It turns on and off.
I know homosexual folks, and I know if I was, I tried it 15 times and never liked it once. No, just for a little bit of comedy there. I'm actually a comedy magician too. But pour in into there and then add water. That's it. But also ferment your urine for up to 3 to 4 days, or even a little bit more than that. But 3 to 4 days is about perfect, where the urine becomes.
It's really sad.
Very health friendly doing urine enemas. Because you want to reseed the colon with friendly bacteria, especially after doing
no bacteria in your urine.
Piss.
Enemas, and also,
as I said, it's a really bad magic trick.
The enema, the urine enema is healthy, friendly bacteria when you ferment it, because then the urine is fermented.
When you ferment it, it's that's not good bacteria. Some of it will be things like yeast, which definitely don't belong in your colon.
Intestine, your immune system will go to fight off cancer better, right? So urine enemas.
No, it doesn't have to make it alcoholic.
Intestines are produced antibiotics as well, right? Now you can do also apple cider vinegar enemas, which
Oh great! He's going to shove vinegar up his ass.
cider vinegar, put it.
That sounds extremely painful.
That's an amazing intestinal flush and colon flush. Now
He doesn't have a mucus membrane anymore.
Nope. Not so much. The intestines is further in than the colon. The colon is first thing, then the intestines. So
No.
intestines.
What? The colon is one of the intestines.
Yeah. For that and getting intestines because unless you need a 32 ounce.
Yeah, I think he means direction.
Enema, then you may.
Which is also part of the intestines.
I mean some, but
Mother of
enema.
ass. This guy is fucking stupid.
Versions while you're down there.
He's fucked it up.
The back. I don't know if you can see it, but like this. Like that.
And now he's
lay on your right side there and massage in here and you can feel it gurgling stuff, get it all mixed in.
Please stop touching yourself.
Just finish this amazing, the best drink in the world, your own urine, the #1 drink.
I would prefer beer.
Yeah. That's a trick.
I'm thinking of beer. I'm gonna get a new beer.
Iron brew.
And it is very healthy. Thanks for watching.
This is urine ceremony. Ceremony? This is urine therapy and testimony part 2.
Oh god. Did we watch part 1?
No.
Oh.
4 days later.
They were all dead.
I know.
What's happening?
We're looking at some.
After I
Is this a new video?
decided to record
Wait. There has to be more than one person.
rash, breakout, and the sweating, you know, and
There has to be some, like, he has to have a cameraman.
follow-up appointment with the doctor.
No.
Give me the result of the blood work, which they took 3 vials of blood.
Yeah.
And,
Your skin,
They,
you've got an ingrowing toenail, you've got
did some
fungal
biopsy.
infection.
No.
And
Oh, fuck that.
this is one that they did on my head.
Oh, that's nasty.
Arm. I won't even bother going to recording that.
What's
And
this
as you
got to do
see,
with
it's
piss?
drying up nicely. And as you see, I got a lot of wrinkles going on in my skin and aftermath from the rashes that came out on my leg. First part of it is down at my foot. And as you see, the stripping of my skin going on.
How is he holding
Coming in
camera?
and moving up. Feeding myself on my own with fasting. And the fast mix is consists of my own urine, and which is
You're not fasting.
basis
Urine
16
fasting.
ounces of consumption of that. And I also wash my skin with the urine.
Please just slip on that floor and die.
Also,
Then who's gonna post the video?
distilled water.
You say that like that. You say that like it's a
I
good,
drink
like a
about
bad thing.
a gallon a day. And yes, I must say the sweating has gone down a whole lot.
Jerry has a point. Did he pee on the floor?
Immense. And usually when I start getting the itch, I just go off the head and start treating myself with some urine, soaking and washing.
Speaking of piss, I have to go pee.
Washing, I
do it.
Water.
Don't forget to
I
drink
don't
it
like the water
midstream.
from the faucet, but that's all I got to work with right now. So I go ahead and I.
His knees are fucking disgusting.
Okay.
So is
So this is my hand.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah, that's not
this is
healthy,
what
dude.
No, that's not
That was
fucking.
how my hand is now looking like. They're all dried up.
That's way too skinny an arm.
Thank God for that. And all
I
that
can see
itching
your
and madness
bones.
that's going on has ceased. And
What was the title of this video?
I just want to say,
Urine therapy and testimony part 2.
Oh. Okay.
and I had my foot so badly swollen, I would elevate it and try to keep it as elevated as long as I possibly can. And it so happened that whenever I go to put my foot down,
This dude is probably fucking dead now.
oh my God, so much pain.
I hope so.
Oh, I could feel a fluid
That was
running
a quick
from my
piss.
leg ear into my
That far to the bathroom.
and that was an awful paining feeling that was going on.
Yeah. It's
Thank
called
God that's all
malnutrition.
over with.
Oh, thank God he's wearing clothes.
And this is my right hand.
Phil,
And this is what the rash
This jerk hand.
stuff is looking like. They have dried up. And this is my
Who gets us?
biopsy. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, we can see it. I wish I couldn't.
Here you go, right here.
Oh, God.
And thank God I'm at this stage of it now.
What, you
I really don't want to expect guys to study that closely.
No, this is too much body for me. Maybe it's grown tits now. Tits.
And days, this is what my
You'd call that a muscle?
arm is looking like.
I can't tell the difference.
From the
Yeah, there's no difference.
skin
It's a noodle.
called eczema.
Still have this creepy hand.
And it's a bunch of sickness,
We don't know
skin
what it
disorder
is.
that
A bunch of sickness.
combination together.
That's a technical term.
Like after 5 more days.
Oh, tits. Right on, man.
Tits.
And my
No.
He didn't. Oh, thank God he's wearing pants.
Those sandals they're fucking fly, man. This dude's got some style.
it's drying
There's
up
no
and
difference.
He has a really weird color.
sorry.
Look, it's like bluish.
And like I said, this is drying up and itching has subsided. And I'm now using a mixture of extra virgin olive oil.
It's a hard thing to say.
Or a teaspoon of brown sugar.
Stop.
These extra virgin.
Yeah.
That
He think I bet
I would lubricate my skin
he
with
thinks if he
that.
rubs himself
Wait
with
about
extra
5
virgin
minutes
olive
and
oil,
then wipe it down
he'll
with a
lose
damp
his
wet
virginity.
rag. So this is biopsy report. I don't know if it's clear enough to see it.
This dude is fucking sick.
Let's look at this.
I can't read it.
The punch biopsy from the right lateral upper arm shows hyperkeratosis with mild epidermal acanthosis and focal minimal spongiosis. There's a mild perivascular inflammatory cell infiltrate within the superficial dermis, composed mostly of lymphocytes with rare eosinophils.
Well, these could be real words.
Yeah. PES stain is negative for fungal organisms. The findings are most consistent with minimal subacute spongiotic dermatitis, such as allergic contact dermatitis versus nummular eczema. Clinicophologic correlation is suggested. The punch biopsy from the left lateral thigh is similar to the above biopsy, but does show more spongiosis with focal scale crusted formation. PES stain is negative for fungal organisms.
This guy's gross.
Yeah.
That's my diagnosis.
Yeah, he's fucking gross.
Similar and includes allergic contact dermatitis versus nummular eczema. So basically, he's got a shit ton of skin disease.
Yeah.
These are the various sickness or contaminant or virus or
paper with words he can't pronounce.
Was found in the test result of the biopsy. And, you know, I need not to say more concerning this.
Except
but,
your disease,
this is it.
It's full of sickness.
So it's a mixture
of disease.
Or a combination of
Shit, this was in May.
You know, stuff that's combined together that's going on in my skin disorder.
So I piss on it.
And
keeps me
next
healthy,
5
man.
days, let's see what's gonna be the result. Okay.
7 days. Oh, fucking hell, this one's lasting forever.
Yeah, I bet he's skinless now.
Hi.
God, he's ugly.
Welcome again to. Okay, so we're at day 7 of my urine and
She suffered some kind of brain damage. He talks
results
like she doesn't know what words are.
on, and I need to explain that when I started, I was doing that fasting, you know, with the therapy, and I broke the fast after starting 6 days into it, and
right.
I'm no longer
This video was quite long, right?
I'm drinking.
Okay, I'm not calling folder just yet, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna call folder soon.
Yeah.
Container, and right
We're
now
just going to see more of this guy's
3
body.
days.
Yeah, and I don't like his body. It's fucking nasty.
Yeah.
6.
And we even have a medical test
Oh, yeah.
proving that it's nasty.
Yeah, it's fucking nasty.
Part of
But I'm just waiting for a response from that Indian dude.
I am still consuming per day about 10 ounces of urine. And yes, I've learned how to
Is that 10 ounces or 10 fluid ounces?
get most of the odor and the color of it by
The odor. Okay, so this guy actually agrees that it smells fucking nasty.
distilling.
That's something, I guess.
Yeah.
Decrease,
The only way that he's going to
such as cooked food
get less
and
smell
food
from
that
his
is not
piss
organic
is if he drinks a shit
my
ton
body.
of water.
the
Yeah.
urine color closer to clear, and also odor lessens drastically.
But it's so slow, though.
Yeah.
I'm doing, you know, that's what I'm doing, and also I'm also doing the food intake that I'm taking is sweet stuff like cheesecake. That's a no-no.
Okay, cheesecake is a no-no, but piss, that's...
Yeah.
my body weight, it starts.
Check your fucking priorities, man.
Yeah, it's cheesecake.
100 and
You don't say no to cheesecake.
I say no to cheesecake.
after the 6 days of
Well,
fasting, I was down.
most people don't say no to cheesecake.
I'm a fucking vegan.
Something like that. And last time I checked, which was about 4 or 5 days ago, it was back up to 116.5 pounds.
Wait, can you actually make cheese with coconut milk?
And it's amazing because
I don't think so.
I don't think just because it's called milk. No.
Wait, how can you drink beer? I mean, it comes from an animal byproduct.
Huh?
How can you drink beer? It comes from an animal byproduct.
No, it doesn't.
Fungal. It's a fungal.
That's not an animal. That's
it's not an animal.
It's a different kingdom.
It's a byproduct from a living thing.
So
yeah,
it's
well, plants are
plants.
also alive. I mean, it's.
Maybe which
Veganism
is
is
fish
illogical.
and crab, snow crab.
Can we get back to the guy drinking piss?
And a week before that, I had twice, average size container of lasagna. Which that also
halfway through.
Oh God, folder.
Folder, yeah, folder. Folder.
But he was just getting into it.
Now give us some fucking graphical, nasty fucking shit.
Yeah, Oscar needs something to fab too.
Yeah.
Real.
Really nasty.
Alright, let's see, we've gone through that. Yeah, we've done that. We've done that. I'll go bye-bye.
Maybe a quick spandex lady. She was hot. like a meatball in a balloon.
A meatball in a balloon.
Let's see. Right, way down at the bottom. We go.
I would do anything for piss. I won't do that.
Alright. Okay, quick one. Going back to the tips. But this one is.
What the fuck is this?
This is woman tells her by looking at asparagus.
And I'm the world's only asparamancer, which means I actually
She's an
use asparagus
asparamancer.
to make predictions. I have
Wow.
family, politics, sporting events, and
Well, at least she's creative.
I do tend to be. I'm intending to try and.
How the fuck did she come up with this?
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast the asparagus onto the surface here, and from there make the prediction. So here it goes.
I'm here.
Oh. Well, we've had quite
Oh
a few
shit.
That happened.
and falling away.
So
This would suggest some rain, but it also suggests looking at the direction of the
it's the asparagus lying on the fucking sheet.
I have to do a video on this though.
But we will,
Yeah, you have to.
and this hopefully.
And then you have to do it with bananas.
Oh yeah.
She's just predicted that there'll be some rain, but there'll also be sunshine.
Okay, what, dude? Would you fuck her, or would you turn her into a unfashionable leather pouch?
The last one.
I don't
Yes.
have any hard
Although I think she might already be that.
Yeah.
My name's Jemima Packard, and I'm
So that was weird.
That was nice. That was nice.
It was
I
the nasty.
enjoyed that.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't like the nasty shit we asked for, but
No, but it was nice.
it gave you a new video to do.
Yeah.
Alright then, going back to what we were going to say, which is all the piss.
The question is,
Haven't we seen you before, sir?
Oh, we can't see it.
No. But we can smell it. Oh, it's the phone guy.
He's an author.
the question is, how much should be injected in what part of the body?
So this is
None and nowhere.
urine therapy by injections.
Oh, no.
The syringes that diabetic people use.
No, that's not the syringes diabetic people use. They have a pen.
Yeah.
I prefer the side because it has to go into the lymphatic system. You want me to do a demonstration?
Why?
No.
In all the
Realize you can't, like.
Ooh. Okay, you can see that this is 100 units.
Piss
Or
warning.
1
piss
cc.
injection warning.
Here is the urine.
No.
Please. Not very long. Okay,
Angus,
so
Angus, please stop this video. I don't want to watch.
You got a problem with watching a man inject himself with piss?
Can we give this to the audience?
all right, you have to make sure that there's no air in the syringe.
Oh, at least he's being somewhat
Safe.
yeah. Apart from the fact that it's no.
Here's my stomach. Okay, I don't use alcohol.
Oh, he's gonna fucking do it. He's gonna fucking do it.
Because urine contains hydrogen peroxide also.
No.
I have not. This is read in a medical journal. This is something that I put together from my investigations. Okay, so this is what I do. Tap the skin so it doesn't become too sensitive.
Not why you tap the skin, it's so you bring up a vein, you fucking retard.
Yeah, but he's trying to get it into his lymphatic system.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Oh, no! Oh, you stupid fuck!
That's the most disgusting thing I've seen.
That's all it takes.
If you
Oh, fucking hell.
Subcutaneous injection.
Oh, he's perfect.
Dude, he's here in the fucking world.
Oh, Locust called. We want their hairstyle. Oh, look at him.
Well, I found my new hairstyle.
Oh yeah, we're all gonna have that.
Life. It's going to work far more powerful than many other things that's out there.
I've seen it in the situation with a tumour injected subcutaneously around the area. It has a very quick reaction. It goes into the system much quicker. It gets into the lymphatic system.
And he killed 2 people.
But it is illegal in
That's
countries unless it's been carried out by a qualified medical professional.
yeah, if you're a qualified medical profession, you don't do that.
I've seen some
He's an anime character.
Under the tongue, and after 3-4 minutes, their blood pressure is reduced.
Same guy who lost his hair.
So many things there in the urine which assist to help.
Well, he seriously looks like that hair that belongs to an anime character.
Iseth wants to join in for a second. Is that okay?
Because
yeah, because
huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, cool. I'm sending a look.
It's our chesty guy.
Oh.
Mr. Baptist.
It's the guy we emailed.
It's fighting time not to.
You need to let us know if he replies.
I did not know we had someone who was actually injecting himself, but did you give Isaac the link? Oh.
Man. This is more painful than I expected.
He fucking injected himself with piss.
The thing is, he's not aiming for a vein, so really all he's injecting himself into is the fat layer under his skin. That's what subdermal means.
Mm-hmm.
It has nothing to do with the lymph system.
No. You can't really inject yourself into the lymphatic system. It doesn't really work like that.
No, it does not. He's just injecting his fat cells with piss.
So it's fat piss.
Oh. Isaac?
Whether it's low or whether it's high, whether increased acidity or low acidity, whether you got less energy or whether you got excessive energy. This is going to be a balancing factor to bring your body towards.
There are situations where you may have to use
Oh God, back to him.
brother.
Why do you have it in a wine glass?
You're healthy, you don't have any diseases, then you can donate the urine for the person who is ill.
There are possibilities that other can
Santa.
beneficial.
German Santa.
German piss Santa.
But it doesn't really work.
Urine is a toxic.
You just take a piss in your chimney.
Kidneys are.
What does that all with?
Your digestive system.
I mean, seriously, how many phones does this guy need on a stool?
Okay, so that's 5 phones so far.
I mean, come on!
The circulatory system. The
It's like a page from a children's what's it called, assignment book where you have to count the number of phones.
And it's looking for you.
In the picture.
Oh.
Ow.
Ow.
I didn't need my eardrums anyway. So.
No.
Urine therapy for acne, I have returned, but if that high-pitched squeal continues, I am skipping this video.
It's okay. I know it's probably.
Please tell me that disappears.
What of it?
No.
Oh, fucking hell.
Urine therapy, God's pharma.
God's pharma?
Oh.
Oh.
She looks trustworthy.
Woo. That is not normally how you use butterfly flips. Even I know that.
So, hope today's video finds all of you beautiful souls doing fantastic. I am doing one in particular for a request on your, and I am just happy to tell you all about it. And really, it's quite simple. You know, it's interesting too how synchronicities always play a part in our lives, and because I don't believe really in synchronicity or in coincidences. All things happen just perfectly the way they're supposed to. I was at a birthday party this past weekend for a family member, and one of my...
all of them.
If something happens for a reason, then it must. So she's an evil witch. Hey, Isaac.
Yeah, her mic doesn't work.
Can you hear me, guys?
Oh yeah. Hey.
Oh yeah, I managed. Yay.
You're going to regret that.
Yeah, we're drinking piss and
and injecting it.
Yeah, Micro is injecting piss.
Yeah, no, I was watching until like I didn't watch everything, but I was watching how this guy was like inject this kind of stuff, and I thought I just have to join. This is just so insane.
Oh yeah.
And now we have this woman.
Long time was at the party, and he has advanced stage of ALS.
Oh.
So I was talking to him.
Are you gonna cure ALS with piss?
There's a doctor
That gives the ice bucket challenge a whole new meaning.
who does an hour-long documentary on. He's out of India. He's talking about how they are just able to cure just about anything, including a young ALS patient that was.
No, that just
grew up to be a physicist.
Right.
And, you know, that is a really horrible disease to get because currently there is no.
Well, at least it's not Morgellons.
For ALS.
Yeah, anything but that.
So I talked to him about the urine therapy, and of course he had an immediate revulsion. And
most people
do. Tuck the information in the back of your head. And when you feel desperate enough, you may consider giving it a try.
Please tell me.
When you feel desperate enough, you do about everything. I mean, what the hell? Obviously, he felt completely disgusted by the idea to drink his own urine. It is disgusting.
Where it was either.
No, it's completely healthy. Especially if it's vegan piss. Fruitarian vegan
broccoli.
piss.
On the stench of what was it?
Asparagus.
And I was sitting outside, and I had been sitting or laying down for months because there was a spinal condition.
Wait, so she was standing up and when she slept?
Is hereditary. It runs in the family. My sister, in fact, has got rods going up her back. Her
I've seen that porn.
Degenerated. She lost. Well, the way the doctors put it, said that when he got in there, if he had known what he was faced with, he never would have opened her up.
I don't think this lady's gonna drink any piss in the car, though.
Was like.
No, you don't drink and drive.
Sheetrock. Just
Can you get a ticket for driving while drinking pee?
To be one of his huge victories.
Maybe.
Because he was able to.
I mean, if it has enough alcohol in it, maybe?
That was many years ago. But anyway, that gives an idea of this so-called degenerative.
Although I'm quite sure the police prefers not to have the blow test.
This is one of those videos where I can barely hear you, by the way. But never mind.
Then let's just change video.
And what its potential is for becoming crippling. And
she's doing this with her window down.
Many procedures on my back.
You know, we don't really miss anything. I mean, all she's doing is like driving in a car, looking at where she's driving, luckily, because, you know, she could as well look at the camera, smart as she is, and then talk about how people have stuff, have pain, have whatever, and how she thinks about urine in the mean process. I mean, come on. It's not even about, you know, how the people absolutely get insanely quickly cured and anything. It's just about, yeah, those people have this pain, and she has read somehow, somewhere, that urine helps against it. Come on.
Blocks, which didn't do any good. Decompression treatments, which, you know, separates the discs and allows.
You shouldn't really decompress your spine. That sounds
pressure, so it takes you out of pain.
very.
Well,
uncomfortable.
if anybody really thinks about it, decompression therapy works for a very short period of time because gravity ultimately takes its toll, and so the discs would, you know, go back right to where they were, and so it's not a fix of any kind. It's a temporary relief of pain, and of course,
she's kind of dull, though, isn't she?
Yeah, and she's actually suffering from something real.
You know, everything that the big pharma could throw at me.
And we have big pharma.
Oh yeah, of course we have.
To a specialist.
You know, I really don't
very
really don't like that she's talking about my employers that way.
and I'm very grateful for that. He's also very anti-big pharma, and feels that
Why? Then pay good show money.
diet, exercise, and then for my specific problem that I was suffering from is facet joints. The facet joints were causing 90% of my pain, and doctors everywhere miss this. It is one of the most overlooked sources for back pain and the most easy to diagnose, because when you have just disc pain, you don't have what's called local pain. You can push on a person's back who has disc pain, and they normally will not react. Well, this doctor put me on a examination table, and as soon as he started
really dull.
joints, I wanted to die. I wanted to go through the roof.
Can you go die?
He doesn't know that spinal column has no joints, right?
Yes, it has.
Well, not like she's been in it. She means like your knee or your elbow, that type of joint.
It doesn't have ball joints.
Yeah.
Or hinge joints.
Yeah. That's what I think that's what she's been in.
Well, in that case, she doesn't know how spines work.
I was
Which isn't really a surprise.
going.
Well, she thinks she can just cure fucking spinal injuries by drinking piss.
Whenever. That's why she's driving. She's looking for. She's driving around looking for crashes so she can run up and pee on the people stuck in the cars.
She's talking about physical medicines. She probably drank piss and she cured her genetic back pain that way. You know, despite the fact it's a genetic thing and not injury.
And it having the nerves.
Yeah, I wonder a bit what her excuse is. It's like, oh yeah, you have a genetic disease, but you know what? You drink your own pee, and your genetic will make sure that you don't have pain. Come on. I mean, there's absolutely no logic behind what she says. She just talks. I mean, she has this idea, she likes this idea, she has some sort of, I don't know, urine fetish or something, and she just finds an excuse to go for it.
That's pretty much what we've been saying all night.
Yeah.
To enjoy some life.
If you like piss, just fucking go for it. Don't make excuses.
Twice a year. Well.
Yeah, like I mean, it's like the people who are like, you know, smoke addicted who say like, oh yeah, no, I just need my nicotine because it's, you know, it's what was it? I had this once, you know, because like I have a friend who like really smokes a lot, and she's like, well, yeah, you know, if you have a certain regular amount of nicotine, you know, in a daily basis, then you have, you know, not that much stress around you, and you don't feel that stressed. And to be fair, I mean, she looks more stressed than anyone else. And it's like, you don't need an excuse. You want to smoke? Just say, fuck, I like it. Go for it.
Yeah.
And there you go. I mean, like, yeah. And I'm quite sure that, you know, they know that there is something stupid, very stupid, extremely stupid about it. And they're like, okay, you know what? I make up this huge, gigantic excuse for just drinking pee because I'm absolutely into drinking pee or whatever, or like, you know, putting it into a syringe and putting it into my skin or whatever. I mean, like. And then they're like, you know, I will not admit it's just my fetish. I will just not admit it. It's all medical.
Yeah, of course it's medical.
An adequate source.
Some people enjoy medical cock too.
Drink urine. You're drinking your urine for.
Or is it sometimes shortened medicock?
Think about what that word means. Survival. I'm gonna drink.
I'm quite sure there is the sperm version too. It's like, no, I'm drinking my own sperm because it's for medical purposes.
For protein.
I'm losing salt.
So anyway, survival. They're telling survivalists, drink your.
That's a sexy steering wheel back we're seeing there. Holy
And now we find out Angus's fetish is cars.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, right.
Or just steering wheels.
Oh yeah.
Look at that indicator stick. Woof.
Big clue right here. They tell the military, drink your urine. If you're stuck out on the ocean, the urine is preferable over the salt water for sure. Salt water.
If you're in a situation where you have two things that you really should
And so
drink,
I
drink the one that's less bad for you.
goes into our urine.
Okay.
I'm very confused. Well, then he discussed how all of the garbage goes to
Just
the
gonna
dump.
drive and talk for the whole video.
Yeah.
No, the
We can't even see where she's driving.
without, so is within. So all of the garbage,
I'm kind of leaning towards folder here.
what's coming out is literally the fountain of youth. And not only is it the fountain of youth, it is
She seems to be this automatical talk machine. Like, you push a button and she just talks. She doesn't even know that she talks. She just talks.
About
About urine.
It is.
Well, that's where she starts, but she then goes off on a random tangent at some point, I think. And then she just afterwards just cuts up the videos so that they sort of have a theme to them.
Get stung by a bee. Decided to give it a try. He carried his EpiPen with him in case he went into anaphylactic shock. And it
Well,
just
speaking of piss, I'm gonna have one.
to test out this urine. That urine also creates antibiotics. It's
Antibiotics.
pharmaceutical.
Antibiotics, yeah, awesome.
No, she said
Biotics. So like the combination between antibodies and
Yeah.
antibiotics.
Yeah. Whatever hell that is.
No, says how much she knows about medicine, to be fair.
I want my antibiotics.
You.
Sounds kind of cute.
He decides
A biotic sounds like
they're going to
something a cute like cuddly creature.
right there, and they're going to try to wait it out. And EpiPen is sitting right in front of him. He says a minute goes by. Normally he would be starting to feel
You need if you have an EpiPen on you, it's because you need adrenaline. So because you might go into shock.
15 minutes.
You can't fix that with antibiotics or antibodies or the combination of the two or pills.
By waiting
Oh God, she's
seconds and then drinking.
What did she say?
Body had all
well. She said that urine will make antibiotics.
Antibiotics.
Yeah, biotics.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just
Yeah,
apparently
of course.
a combination of antibodies and antibiotics.
Oh yeah.
Another person was
Yeah.
I should try pissing on my patients.
See if that works.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Look, it's medically sound. I watched 4 hours of this on YouTube.
And he said that the only reason he went back to eating was because
I mean, as long as you don't inject them, you're
Yeah,
you're
of course.
you're not hurting them.
that when you get together,
Just an external piss.
Yeah.
I like to taste food. But he proved to himself that not only can you live on your urine, but he proved to himself that
Oh my god.
You
I
really
mean,
shouldn't
that's
live
so
on
gross. Like,
urine.
imagine that. People just drinking urine the whole bloody day. That's like so disgusting.
We had those people.
out there. He said he cut wood and worked all day.
Nobody has sniffed it so far.
I'm not surprised if they would, though.
Well, we had the woman on the start who said she drank it through her nose.
Awesome. Don't know who that is. But anyway, I decided
Did she just get a call?
all of these beautiful documentaries of people who have cancer,
She got a text.
who have had,
And we are at the halfway mark.
major illnesses.
She seems, I'm sorry to say it, but she seems to be the, not example, but the evidence that drinking urine actually causes brain damage.
Oh yeah.
Last resort.
No, I think brain damage causes you to drink urine.
Resort. They told me to go home and get all my final papers.
In this
together,
case,
say goodbye to my loved
causation
ones,
does
and then I
equal
come here
correlation.
and start drinking my urine. And lo and
It's
behold,
the other way around. Correlation does equal causation.
well, Big Pharma want you to know that the cure is inside your body. You're your own pharmaceutical. Why would they? It's free. It's available. It's there. Oh, that's right.
It's not like the human beings who
What is her name?
also want to
Paris.
send people.
A lot of people might know her name just through.
And it's not
I
like they
wonder
can...
if she also grows her own hairbrush, by the way.
Well, it worked.
Saying that Lisa Harris drank piss to beat off a snake bite. Lisa Harris.
What kind of snake?
I don't know.
One-eyed snake?
Trouser snake.
People use my husband. You know,
Use your husband?
in a spot that's just like impossible.
Wait a second.
Dealing with this
Was she without wedding ring?
nose, and I took a look at it. It looks like MRSA.
So which husband?
But MRSA was nasty because it had the head, but it was encased in a membrane, and he had tried everything, all of the antibiotic ointment treatments. He tried.
Are we talking about the head of his penis?
No,
Like, if he had something and antibiotics didn't work and he drank pee, maybe he just died and that's the reason she doesn't wear the ring anymore.
Oh yeah, of course, that makes sense.
He had a nasty spot under his nose. He tried antibiotic into it for some fucking reason. That didn't work, so he drank piss apparently.
That makes sense.
You know, because antibiotics cure the ugliness of your face, really.
Yeah.
Maybe she needs to drink some more.
Everyone uses antibiotics to clean up their face and spots, surely.
She could really use some of the black piss from the caravan guy.
He tried.
One that's a year old.
And I didn't know about this issue, and then he came in and told me he was thinking about going to the doctor because he really needed to get this thing out of his nose because it's growing, plugging up the side of his nose. I told him, I said, before you do that, get some Q-tips and pee on the Q-tip.
Ugh.
Put that up there.
And then let me lick it.
And, you know, he's, again, most people are grossed out. And I said, well, look, it's either that or go to the doctor. You know, take your choice.
Go to the doctor.
Yeah.
Go to the
Just
doctor.
fucking go to the doctor.
Yeah.
That's not even a choice.
What is it called? Athletes.
Sorry, us from the social countries with socialized medicine, you know, all four of us, we choose to go to the doctor.
Yeah.
What? On your feet in the shower.
That America.
So
yeah, well, I mean, if you're so desperate not to paying, like, you know, medical costs that you have to drink your own urine, then it's really, really bad.
One day,
Yeah.
and
That's why America needs Obamacare. Stop
later, he told me, he said,
But why your own
Yes, you need Obamacare, because people drink their own pee to not go to the medical. Oh, come on.
Line up, and it's going away.
I think they would be nuts either way, though.
Even Republicans would be able to see that.
These things, I decided I am going to give this a try. I went and I bought distilled water by the gallon.
I can't get distilled water.
You know, I found in my area that you can
Well,
buy.
you can. It's called that, but it's not technically distilled.
So I went and I bought 10 gallons, less than $10.
It's demineralized. That's what they mean.
And they say that you should try to drink at least that much in a day. You know, you guys, I'm not giving any medical advice here. I want to be sure there's not. So I started drinking the water, and I was still on one narcotic pain medication, of which, you know, I know they say that it's best not to be on any medicine, but again, I was desperate, and I decided, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to, you know, wean myself off of this pain medication. I know that I'm not going to be able to quit cold turkey, but drink a lot of distilled water. I'm going to start tomorrow morning, regardless of what medications.
What the fuck was she using for pain medicine that she was hooked to?
Heroin.
Yeah. Just opiates, full stop.
I am on or not. So, I also had read where if you put it inside of juice, that if you're, as long as you're not consuming garlic or asparagus, your urine is going to taste fine. There's no flavor. It's just, I don't recommend that you eat asparagus. So, I got mulberry juice. I got organic. Of course, I only drink organic. You know, peach and orange.
Organic pea.
I also juicing, so I juice some of my own apples.
Free-range pea.
Well, I was pleasantly surprised.
Oh, sorry. Deranged pea.
That in America they
Yeah,
have
but it's not fruitarian pea.
weird rules. Drink, you know, it's always got to be the first morning pea, and
oh, so it's nice and concentrated.
all day, whatever you got, perfect. And
it's like the quality. The first morning pea is the most intense, and then it gets worse, and then it gets less, or whatever. I mean, this is just horrible.
And you know, I have done that myself, and so, you know, collect about, I guess, where those mason jars hold a quart, and believe me, first thing in the morning when you've been drinking distilled water the whole day before, you're going to be able to fill that jar up. Then what I would do is, you know, some people drink
and it has to be the same color as the sunrise that day.
I
of course.
To take and pour about 4 ounces first thing in the morning into a glass, and since it's still warm, I'll even add an ice cube, and then I'll add my juice, and you know, so, I mean, more than a ice cube. I'll add a few ice cubes and juice. Can't even tell what you're drinking.
No, yes you can, you're drinking.
Well, actually, if she drank urine for so many years, chances are her taste buds have completely died off.
Fresh fruits.
Yeah, probably.
Fresh fruits of the day, whatever I can
She
find.
just eats anything. She needs anything at this point. She can't taste it.
Okay, what did I notice?
Is she talking about juice or juice?
Within 24 hours, I had so much energy
Not clear.
that I cleaned my whole house. I was like shocked. I was like, "Are you serious? What have I been missing out on?" You know,
Stop
day
being
2.
lazy,
Still,
faster.
I think for the first time, I did not take an afternoon nap, and that's the first time that I have not taken.
Okay, you've got serious problems when you're taking that every day.
Yeah, unless you're like 70.
An afternoon nap in years. I painted, cleaned house, I accomplished so much, and then I noticed that my dreams started going off the hook. Really lucid dreams. Full dreams, though. I mean,
So she drinks urine to get high. Am I understanding this right?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm usually
No, that she's drinking urine to get high when she sleeps.
but the dreams became off the hook. I mean, they were so lucid. I felt like I, you know, would have an entire day of events. I mean, very just dreams that, as if I was living every moment of a day in order, timeline, everything. So that was awesome. But the coolest thing that I noticed almost freaking immediately is I not only reduced my medication by half within the first
Probably
week,
should have done that.
forgetting that I even needed to take it. I didn't have withdrawal.
I hear someone call over.
No, I said she probably shouldn't have gone off her meds.
Withdrawal symptoms. My back pain started going away, and I I attribute back pain now actually to the medicine, the energy that the medicine. Now that's just me. Some people might be saying, "Oh yeah, right," but I think that this medication takes on an energy signature.
Well, I'm sorry, but even assuming that the medicine is responsible for her pain, saying that urine cures it is complete nonsense. I mean, if by taking away the medicine she has less pain, then why not just put away the medicine? Why start with urine?
I just got busy, and so I wasn't able
As you said yourself, she's
and I
needs an
noticed that my back
excuse.
pain was coming back. But not only that, I popped
And she's not very good at finding it.
and I'm not kidding.
Until to a certain point, she was actually driving, but now she's like so into talking that she actually stopped the car so that she can look into the camera and get like all excited about her urine experience.
She's
getting over it.
So anyway,
yes, she has a stoplight. There's like a line of cars behind her now.
Life.
And she's kind of blushing too, isn't she?
My energy is so much better. I don't hardly
I think
I
she
don't
looks at the camera and she sees her psychologist, because that's how she treats that camera right now.
The other thing about urine therapy that I will add is it is so important with your diet, and you can tell urine should not be dark yellow. It should be a very light yellow, almost clear. Eat fresh, living foods, such as your oranges and apples and your
Living foods. Most food is dead once you eat it.
Well, maybe she eats the orange or the apple with the flies on top of it.
Yeah, but basically what she's saying is she started eating healthy and she felt better.
Yeah.
So again, why the fucking piss?
But living foods like fruit doesn't live.
No.
It's pretty dead.
Fruit is a seeker, pretty much. The plant lives, the fruit does not.
Tomatoes and your broccoli and things that are good for you, because that's going to make a huge difference in
broccoli isn't a fruit.
and it's so much better for you. Now, doctors tell people not to drink distilled water or it will kill you. Not true. If you think about it, before we had all of this water delivery systems going on, we only drank distilled water.
No, because there's natural minerals in streams and lakes.
So she's saying before we had sewers providing water to our tap, like faucet, we drank only distilled water. How does she think wells work?
Well,
especially before they had a water cleaning system. I mean, like all this, fresh and pure water from the well with all the pee and shit from like the fish and whatever else there is inside of those ponds and everything. I mean, come on.
Plus, there was taken from streams, taken from rivers, taken from wells. It was never clean, it was never distilled.
From the ocean, it collects in the clouds, and then it's released. That's the purest distilled water that you can get, and that is what
Now.
That's not distillation.
She has no idea what she's talking about.
If they could get the lowest waters, they would. It's going through collecting all of the positively charged, or excuse me, I think it's negatively charged minerals of the earth. And forgive me if I'm wrong. The way this works is this. I believe that we're positively charged beings, so if you put too many positively charged minerals in your body, that's what causes arthritis.
No, we are electrically neutral.
Positively charged. Now, honestly, this is insane.
Yeah.
Positively charged minerals going into your positively charged body causes arthritis.
Yeah, I think she's switching between minus and plus.
So you accumulate the calcium.
Is she trying to say something about base and acidic, or is she just going for
No,
positive?
I think
Where the
what
heck
she,
did you have this from?
I think what she's saying is that she thinks that most of the ions in our body is positively charged, and that somehow
which causes our body to
it's somehow bad if you get negatively charged ones.
problems and your joint problems, etc. It causes a lot of problems, heart problems, etc.
And in your case, brain problems.
Is completely negatively charged. In fact, the more negative charge you can get from distilled water, the better. Because then what it does is it acts
There
like
can't be a charge in distilled water. Distilled water is a common name for demineralized. It's pure water.
magnetic.
It has the same amount of positively and negatively charged ions.
Those things that are causing your arthritis, cleans it right out,
Neutral.
and then it goes through the distiller. And what it's going to do is it's going to kick all of the garbage to the dump, and it's going to all the pure water with everything that you need to help your body, to give you energy, to sustain your life, and it's going to come right back out of you. And I had
Jesus.
So who's going to tell her that bottled water contains trace minerals?
Can I do it after I hit her with something blunt?
Towards this for 3 years, and I got to the place where it was do or die, and now all I can say is that my health has improved at least 80% from where I was, and I'm loving life. And so that's, I mean, what more can you ask for? I have a much better outlook on life. And so, you know, I end this with this. Research, there's plenty of information out there on the web.
Yeah, we've done 4 hours of research.
Research on Google, so you can find information, because you should always prove to yourself. You can't know unless you experience. I
have never experienced. I've never experienced Pluto. I know Pluto exists.
Get deep, get into the beautiful dark, and ask the question.
Beautiful dark. Get into the beautiful dark.
And I just end this again.
I think I saw that porn movie as well.
Breathe, okay, and smile. Life is good, folks. We're gonna do this together. Thank you for listening.
No, I don't want to do anything with you.
Anything.
How you going, everybody?
Oh God, not that guy again.
It looks Dan that he has a diamante skull on his jumper.
Just the fact that he has a skull on his jumper does excuse his stupidity.
Urine therapy, is it written in the Bible?
You know.
Okay. Thanks for joining me on this little topic. For all those who don't know, I'm making a feature documentary on urine therapy. Therapy? Well, it's people who drink their own urine for health benefits, to try and cure cancers, tuberculosis, any other disease.
Oh, tuberculosis, that's the first.
Research and viewing people's personal stories and testimonials, as well as world speakers and authors on the subject. So feel free to join my page, subscribe, and trying to build up members as well, so please click on that button right up the top somewhere as well. So today I want to talk about urine therapy.
I'm not going to do that.
The Bible. Now, I've heard this reference being used a couple of times in different things where people are discussing urine therapy and they go,
wasn't there something in Islam where they had to drink camel pee?
Now, what they're referring to is the Book of John.
No idea.
No idea.
It's written about
I really think there was something like that.
I'm not. I wanna look it up, but I'm not sure I wanna Google Islam camel pee.
running waters from your own well. Now, what they mean is system was where a place where you hold water, so that was where water was held. So it's your own, hence meaning your bladder. Bladder.
No, I don't want to defend the Bible here, but no.
has been changed over the years, and you know, it's used flowing waters from your own well, or flowing waters from your own spring, or drink from your own valley, and so forth. Now, the truth to this, I had to go find out, and of course, as a part of the research, I called the local church down in the city, and
his hair is less silver now, I guess.
now, it's quite alright. One of the churches down St. Paul's here in my city is also being dubbed as the Church of Urinal because it has a mosaic tile down the side, and someone said they didn't like it. It looked like a public lavatory, funny enough. So, anyway, I sat down with...
Wow, this guy's life is full of piss references.
Now, what it actually really means has got nothing to do with urine therapy. Drink from the waters of your own system means keep
perhaps
with
it
your
means
wife.
make sure
Basically,
to
sleep
drink
with your
from your
wife.
cistern
Don't
that
sleep
you've built
around.
into your house.
Don't sleep with anyone else. Running waters from their own well. About keeping, you know, not having infidelity with your partner and not sleeping and playing around the field. Now, this can be basically read in the book. If you read a few pages back, and you'll get the gist of what they're actually trying to say.
No.
So, those people who are a little bit of a gung-ho, die-hard urine therapists who use this actual phrase is not actually correct. As much as, yeah, it's nice to romanticize and think of it, yeah, this is great. And so forth.
Yeah, romanticise pissing
you know,
and
back in
drinking
those days, honestly, there wasn't any medicine, and urine was your own perfect medicine at that time. So I'm sure they would have used it, but unfortunately, they didn't really write it down. Okay, so I'll keep in touch with another video and update of what I'm up to.
I don't want to keep in touch with you.
No.
Oh, this is a pretty bit. This is urine therapy on the people's health.
Production value.
Ooh, sparkly.
Booba. Booba.
Booba.
Okay.
So they don't want to get sued because they're not confident.
Stock photos.
Okay. Let's get past the intro.
Health, a show in which...
The People's Health.
Hello, and welcome to The People's Health, a show in which we reveal the secrets to harmony between mind, body and spirit. And today, I will be talking to allegedly Jay, and we'll be discussing urine therapy and distilled water.
But no, he's cured.
And this is very
Yeah, I think so.
as I watched a show not too long ago of a woman who was about 50 years old, and she had been in therapy for quite a couple of decades actually, and she looked absolutely amazing. She didn't look her age at all. And this is when I first found it very interesting.
But now I drink piss.
Chandler.
I don't remember the name, but it possibly could have been.
Right, well, I found out about it because I went
And I smell like piss.
about alternative. And I've done a couple of therapies myself, oil pulling and hydrogen peroxide. So I knew that they worked. And the first two therapies she talked about were oil pulling and hydrogen peroxide. So I was on a good sort of first footing.
There's no hydrogen peroxide in piss.
About urine therapy. So me and 4 people went in.
There's piss and piss.
Arm-folded. Yeah, tell us about we, urine lady. But
you like your joke?
We came out thinking we've got to try this. Now, and to this day, I think all 5 of us are still doing it.
I once was bald, man.
And that's
the
very next day. Only took a few days before. Well, actually, it took the first time I drank it. I noticed something different.
Well, in within yourself, in your body.
Yes.
The feeling in your body. You felt.
Within a couple of minutes. It was as soon as I drank my first cup, and I was very nervous and very squeamish and everything.
Yeah.
But
the background is making me kind of hungry.
I felt was this rush and this feeling of well-being. And happened within the first 10 minutes or so.
You'll be
That's incredible. So it actually affects your mind as well in a positive kind of way. See, after seeing that program, I thought, wow, well, if I could be 60 and look that good, then I'm going to drink my own urine. So I tried it, and it
worked.
It wasn't, well, I didn't continue doing it. It wasn't the easiest experience to me. But as I said before, kind of like alcohol, when you taste alcohol for the first time, you think, oh my God, is this the stuff that everyone's drinking? Like, do you all taste this kind of thing? And then afterwards, you kind of get used to it and stuff. And then you...
That's how taste buds work.
And so do you find that you...
That's how your nervous system works.
Take it from the first sip, or do you find that now you enjoy it more than you?
I didn't enjoy taking it for quite some time. First couple of weeks, I didn't really like taking it. But you know,
you felt the differences.
Well, I understood that it was non-harmful to my body. It can only do beneficial things to me.
No.
When I was a kid, my mum would try and make me eat Brussels sprouts. Okay, I knew they were good for me, but I hated the taste of them.
Just drank some piss.
Took a talk in her hand.
Because I knew it. Even though
this was so bad.
For them, I mean, if you can drink it and you actually feel like you're feeling better, then there's no one can tell you anything different.
3 years ago,
don't drink that piss anymore.
I was massively overweight.
That guy had something wrong in his body.
5 years tired, wheezy, lame, and I was on my way out.
And that has all changed since then.
My body has gone back to as it was when I was 28 years old.
No, it hasn't. We can tell.
I am in the absolute best shape of my life.
Wait, so if he stops, he goes through puberty again?
Yeah, and there's spiritual aspects to it as well, because I'm not a very spiritual type person, you know.
It's now concentrate.
I've noticed
no
very strange
water left inside. It's all yellow, goddamn yellow.
I wake up at 1 o'clock in the morning. I've done this once. Woke up at 1 o'clock.
He ends up just pissing out powder.
History.
There's no water left.
Mankind for the next 4 hours.
Wow.
You know, and where it came from, I just typed it out.
That's amazing. And this came from like days, weeks after?
Oh, this was more than a year into it. And I think it was after the urine fast. I did a 30-day urine fast as well.
Oh, okay. So it was this the beginning? Did you stop eating and just stay on urine, or was it?
Well, after about a year on urine therapy, I heard an interview by a guy called Andrew Norton Webber, and he spoke about urine fast. I thought, I know this stuff works, so let's give it a go. I kind of imagined I was on a desert island, and I didn't have very much access to
food. Whoever sat next to you must have started drinking piss whilst you were there too.
I embarked on it.
Right. So is it something you do like every morning, or is it like how often would you?
Oh, urine therapy. Oh, every morning. So every morning I collect.
Allegedly, Dave. I like your authority, allegedly, Dave.
More in the morning, that's the important one, because as you sleep, all your
oh, motherfucker!
So it's going to be the nutrition dense.
All the good stuff is deposited in your urine, and then.
Okay, I'll give you the science.
Okay, yes,
okay.
please.
Your blood
Mhm.
goes to your liver first. It screens out all the waste, all the toxins, all the viruses and pathogens and all the nasty stuff.
We
And
don't
it
know
just
what
puts
the
all
liver
that
does
out
for the
and
most
you
part.
get rid of it. Yeah.
Okay.
The purified blood from your liver goes to your kidneys, and your kidneys
No.
aren't about excreting waste. They're about keeping the blood in balance.
No.
So excess
Well, yeah, they are about keeping your blood and your fluids in balance.
proteins.
Oh yeah,
you know,
by filtering out the shite.
everything that's good
And and a few other things.
of at that moment, the excess will go in your urine.
Mm.
Your urine is essentially your blood. If you
No.
No.
It's all the
Even they stand
parts of your blood that your body didn't need.
will sink to the bottom. Left at the top is yellowish liquid.
Yeah.
Guess what that is?
The white blood cells?
Well, that's your wee.
Oh, is it?
Blood plasma. The medical term
No.
is...
no, that would be primary urine. That's the thing that gets... But once it goes through the glomerulus... that's what to say. It goes... That's primary urine. That's essentially your plasma. But urine itself has been modified afterwards.
That's what you just asked, but does that mean that you can get the same effect from drinking blood?
I imagine so. Which
cannot become a vampire.
And a lot of stories that we hear going on in the world, right?
Some, that explains the stories about vampires.
Yeah.
And certain members of our society who
You know what?
apparently drink
I really
blood
fancy a drink.
Mm,
Give me some of your
definitely
blood.
explains it. So you
This
brought your meeting in today. Could you tell us what that is?
Oh, sure. I mean, this was just about, we were talking about distilled water. Urine is distilled.
Distilled, yeah.
Yes. It's,
No.
Oh.
No.
And this is what's known as a TDS meter, measures total dissolved solids. So this is distilled water. Yeah.
I gotta Google that.
On.
Another device for you to test.
No, it's a thing.
Yeah.
Yes, it's not using it correctly.
Temperature.
Probably not.
That's like
one and two.
chemtrail
Okay, so that's
guy
1 and 2
supposed
or
to be
2 parts per million
50 years working in the
of,
forestry,
of foreign matter.
forestry
That's
type
temperature
thing. Yeah, the litmus test. The test forgets to say because you say that the chemtrails are affecting the soil.
Filtered and
He took litmus paper and stuck it straight in the soil and then took it out and said, see what's happening?
28. Which is
I was like,
extremely good, actually.
No.
Tap water
You're supposed
in
to use a
Basildon,
fucking
where
solution.
I come from, was around about 400 parts per million. Yeah, and it's not a very good example now.
What are you wowing at?
But when I do talks, an experiment I do is I pour some distilled water in a bowl.
Oh god, it's 4.
The distilled water, usually about 0, around about 1 or 2. Measure the water around about 4.
I need to be up in 3 hours.
And
no, you don't.
For a member of my
I
audience,
do, otherwise I'll be left here in Germany.
okay, even after I shower,
he's got to go home.
and then I wash my hands in the distilled water, measure it again, and it usually comes up around about 70, 80.
Right, okay, so you wash your hands in water and what, you measure the water that you've just washed your hands with?
Apparently.
You're going to detect stuff in there.
Yeah.
Washed your hands in it. Alright, well, this one goes on too long and we're at the usual time limit anyway. That's us, folks.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
That's us. We're all done. Bye.
Bye.